I remember nights in Vana'diel, stars above and sword in hand. A world so wide with friends beside, we built our tales upon that land. Then 14 called me home again with tales of fire and shadow flame. But somewhere deep we lost our way, and it just ain't feeling quite the same. Make Final Fantasy great again. Not just pixels, but a place for men and women to dream, to fight, to laugh, to win. Let the world feel real, not paper thin. Leave the wars and tweets outside the inn. Just give us magic, steel and kin. Make Final Fantasy great again, or give us one that will begin. I ain't asking for no safe space, just a world with hard and honest stakes. Not some boardroom checked illusion built on fear or some backlash quake. Let us speak, let us role play free. Don't cage the soul of fantasy. We ain't your brand, we're your believers. Tired hearts and midnight dreamers. Make Final Fantasy great again. Give us dragons that make us believe again. Taverns full of tales and sins, not some sterile corporate spin. We ain't fighting in your culture war, we just want what we came here for. Make Final Fantasy great again, or let a new one rise and win. Remember the thrill of that first crystal shine, or the first time your healer saved your behind. We ain't lost, we're waiting in line for the game that honors its bloodline. So Square Enix, hear this song. We ain't mad, just been waiting too long. You had the keys to hearts and minds, don't trade them out for shallow times. If faulty's grown too big to steer, then blaze a trail, start fresh and clear. Call it Final Fantasy Online, where the world and soul align. From the Chairgate mess to the Parson Wars, to the folks who treat add-ons like crimes of war. Say one thing wrong and you'll find your name dragged through Reddit like you brought the shame. Harass, report, then gaslight too, while preaching peace from their FC pew. Nice community, by the way, is that what the devs meant back in the day? Make Final Fantasy great again. Craft a legend transcend. You've got the gift, don't play pretend. Just find the fire and let it send. Make Final Fantasy great again, or forge the world that should have been.
All right, hello everyone, and good morning to you. We got Dragger right in the chat as we've been doing the little warm up here bright and early this Saturday morning here in Texas. Asking, is this retail? Yes, we are playing retail. In fact, I even seen a comment I've replied. I hopefully that they got my reply, because they were like, hey, you never seem to reply to this question. This is actually my OG character from all the way back. I think the game launched in 2003, if I'm remembering correctly, if I haven't got old enough to start forgetting dates. But yeah, so we're playing my old retail character. That's one of the reasons why, like, I do actually have a lot of different stuff rocking and rolling. So if we just go like to my jobs list, for example, you can see here, like, yep, on the last stream, we got Blue Mage to 99. Previous streams, I was actually working on Ninja, because I was like, oh yeah, my sub jobs were all like 37 at max. And so I'd like to be able to push up some Dancer. The ultimate goal here is to get all of these jobs, and the ones that I have not unlocked, like you don't see Paladin here. You don't see the new jobs that came in with the last expansion eons ago, it feels like. Because I was just like, well, I'm not interested in Geomancer or Rune Fencer, but now I am. Anyway, so the overall goal is to try to get 99s across the board over the course of time. Now, Dranger, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, says, well, just always keeping a cat's eye on this, but I don't know if I have the time to grind. And it's a really good kind of question, because it's a really good kind of point. Obviously, like, we all, MMOs in and of themselves, like, if we just think about it, as a parent, as somebody who has a job, it's like this game still does require like a considerable amount of time to do things. However, I think with the fact that I can play this on Steam Deck, I think the fact that it, like, honestly, I think one of the bigger exciting things is the next Xbox, because this game will be on it because it will run Steam. So I'm like, that ability to have handheld, the ability to just kind of play wherever I am, ends up making it not so much a grind, but more actually like, because I don't mind grinds. It's all about relaxing for me. And there's my like wake up alarm. Like, hey, time to wake up. It's like, good news, I already am. You don't have your original character account. You have a 2009 account. LOXI was so much more charmed than 14 or any of the MMO. Oh, for sure. And that's actually the thing, like, I'm really been enjoying seeing so many people go and give Final Fantasy 11 an actual shot. Now, Square Enix doesn't make it easy, and it's so interesting, but like, I was like, obviously, like, the problems of 14 are easily visible now. I think a lot of people couldn't see them, and it's like, guys, there's still something that it's like if they keep building this Jenga tower, at some point it's not, there's no stability. You don't have any, and there really wasn't. So stepping back into 11 is clearly the thing I've been missing. In fact, I was playing, I don't know if you've heard me now talk about this, Drugger, but I was literally playing Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Like, then I was like, it makes me really miss Final Fantasy 11. Like, and Final Fantasy 11 runs on controllers, and I was trying to get that game to run on Steam Deck, because it's like, at the end of the day, like, if I can sit down and if I can just easily play your game, that is going to be what more or less happens. That's going to be kind of where I choose to spend and how I can spend my time. And it's games like that I gravitate to. That's why, like, I love No Rest for the Wicked. Been playing that. New World, full controller support, also on console. The one thing that game doesn't do is the cross progression, and they've got that listed on their roadmap. So that soon should be something that won't be a problem. And actually, I'm really actually excited, because like later today, I'm going to play some of the latest season for New World, stepping into they added in Capture the Flag, which was like, that sounds fun. I'm probably going to suck at it, but it sounds fun. All right. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, when it comes to like the purist, I actually am just, the thing I hope the most for Final Fantasy 11 is literally, I hope that with all the work that they've been doing to add in the Final Fantasy 11 raid stuff, that with like, hey, we made this zone, or, kind of partially, etc., like, that they look and say, you know what, it's actually not that much more work just to go ahead and basically have Final Fantasy 11 running in the 14 engine. And I think you'd get the quality of life that people would really like for the game. You get the graphical update that people would really like for the game, but then you would still want to keep the game. But now, with the ability to teleport from homes, to be able to have trusts, like, there's a lot that makes the game way more accessible, minus the fact that you still have play online. Like, so it's like, I would love to see that. He says, I did see Pantheon looking interesting, kind of looking forward to Ashes of Creation, but I'm not a fan of the forced PvP. I'm a backer of Ashes of Creation. I'm actually also supporting the Star Citizen. So it's like, I'm just like, man, if they can knock this out of the park, let's go. But that all being said, like, I have created an Ashes of Creation character, and that's as far as I've been able to get with that game so far. And I'm hoping that as kind of we get back into the school year, I find kind of a rhythm so I can actually start stepping, because like, I wanted to play Dune, I never got around to that. And it's like, people asking at the time, and we were semi moving, because we had to move out of the house for like a month because they had to do work on the house, and then we finally moved back in. So all of that, let's see here, Fort Windhurst, yes, we're gonna go buy some We're gonna go buy some starter 119 gear for my 99 blue nose itches. They did like a super powerful login MOG campaign, and I was able to get like my ticket, and I didn't know how to use it, but then eventually chat assisted me with that, and then I was able to pick up the ice brand, which is like this incredible weapon. Incredible weapon. And it's wild because it's like when I was able to equip this, like my damage just went through the roof. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I have like tons of sparks. Just, I don't know. This is such a fun, I don't know. It's weird because like I know as in the state of life, like this is like I do need a casual element, but I need a reason to invest. I need a reason that doing something matters. And that's something Final Fantasy 14, they lean so heavily on story. I was like, at some point, like you're going to ask too much of a new player in terms of like, hey, it's the same thing. I do wonder if it's the same problem as the MCU has right now. Time will tell what Spider-Man and the Doomsday and Secret Wars ultimately does, but all right, like you got a lot, kind of propping it up from it's like, especially like in terms of quality, like we've seen that dip. But having seen Thunderbolts, I really liked it. Having not yet seen Fantastic Four, I'm interested. But I don't know, like there was nothing that was really driving me to go see Fantastic Four in the theaters. Like I chose to see Superman a third time with my wife. Well, enjoy the rest of your day at work, hopefully it's smooth. Thanks for stopping in and saying howdy. I appreciate you, man. Beautiful music, man. Here. I'm sure there's like 100 more efficient ways I could be doing this, but I'm gonna check the gear and then might continue on some Rhapsodies. And it's the woods. Guess I could have home ported. I should favorite something over here because it's like I don't know, kind of favorites. Try to keep my favorites list pretty trimmed. Yeah, how's my inventory actually looking? 70 of 70. Okay, got a slight problem. Inventory management. Ba-da-ba-bum. Log safe. I have 75 of 80. Is those fire crystal? Maybe I'm selling that fire crystal. Barrelage key. storage. Mog locker. Currently don't have access to a Mog locker. Mog satchel. At that. I wonder if those are used for anything. Put those in here. Mercury. Oh. That should give me enough to be able to get gear and put it in the wardrobe. Oh, we got a question mark guy. Hello. All right, let's see what we got. Looking for blue. We have a special cap. Also is like 117. See, there's like a 19. It was people were saying I thought 119. So let's see here. Okay. So 117. Let me just. Right. Wise words of records of eminence. All right, well, yeah, okay, so The Outrider. Like that's a whole set. The blue can equip all that, so. What's better then? Does this more magic? Strength, fill up dex, vitality, agility, int. Magic attack bonus versus magic defense. Okay. Decisions. All jobs. All right, let's see here. More looks like Ranger, Corsair. Excuse me. All right, previous. I think I'm going to go with the Espal. And if I need, yeah, I've got Spark Cap. So, I think I have Spark Cap. It says up to 100,000. All right, let's see here. Yeah, just to confirm, let's get this. And yes, well, maybe I just get all of it. Yeah, we'll get both sets. I've been spark capped anyway, so I might as well get a little of this. Grab some rings. All jobs. Man, it's at 105, so. The Eminent, yeah, I want to get my warrior and cancer. That's nice. These weapons. Let's see here. Eminent wand. Club. Might also grab that. Ranger. Eminent gun, Corsair. Animator, nice. Hatchet, summoner. Alright, now we gotta think rings. Dex and accuracy, strength and attack. Might as well just grab one of those. Long shot. Let's see here. Ranged accuracy, agility, mind, magic accuracy, int, magic attack bonus +4. Converts 55 HP to okay. Upsurge converts HP +10, agility plus evasion, defense, vitality, magic evasion, mind, phantom roll, geomancy, all songs, ranger, summoner. Oh, these are ammo. Oh man, level 9. I say my Corsair's not 99. I need these bullets though. All right. All right, I think I got skill increasing tomes. Memo. Interesting. All right. I think I need to move that stuff to the MOG, the wardrobe. That way it's not taking up inventory and I can equip it as needed. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to go hit some monsters. If anybody has any idea where I should go hit monsters at 99, maybe I should probably Google. The memories. What's up, Time 4? How you doing, dude? That's the thing, like, I feel so good about supporting this game, and I really hope more and more people kind of consider it, because, like, with the struggles of 14, it'd be like, hey, you got 11. Like, what if y'all actually really invested in both of these games? Warrior Light, good morning. And thanks for being over on Green, because that regardless supports the content financially for free. So I appreciate that so much, bud. Speaking of which, if anybody's watching this as a VOD, you can always in the chat use the command green, purple, or red to basically get to any of the places that we stream. Right now, if you guys actually, I need to check because YouTube's been turning them up back on, and that's always annoying in terms of ads. Twitch has got them. Yeah, they're on automatic. Let me go back to manual. All right, we got that fixed on. Which channel am I on for this? Let's see here. Yeah, MMOs. Oh no, I hit sign out. Darn it. All right, 1 second. Sign in. Come on, stop. It's getting click happy. There we go. And we're so glad you said hi over on Green, because I was like, oh yeah, I need to check that, because we found out last night. We were like, hey, what's going on? Anyway, so a couple of places you can easily watch. 14, should you unsub? Okay, I'm gonna add this to watch later. Very curious about that. I'm sure there's some I think you should. I think people should unsub from 14 personally and just sub to 11 so they can visibly see that vote being cast. All right. And edit. Monetization. And yeah, they're on both of those. Back to manual. Back to manual. See here. Cool. Thanks, guys, for the likes on the stream. I really appreciate that. If you're on Ginger Prime, just note that if you're watching this as a VOD, you're a member. So thank you for both watching this as a VOD and being a member. But I'll keep the MMO stuff over on Ginger Loves MMOs. And if you haven't ever subbed to that channel for that content, you can always just use the command MMO in chat to get over there as well. Really, truly up to you on where you watch. You're gonna try to get on Saturday, or the next Saturday, or the following off. Very cool. Did you see the video? Asman confused 11 from 14. I have not. If you want to send me that video, how long is the video? Very curious. All right, I picked up basically all of this set. So if there's any other thing you think I should grab, just let me know. All right. All right, excellent. Yeah. Take a look at the Discord tab here. The visual fidelity of Final Fantasy. Okay. See if I can find a way to get this on screen. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, it looks like it's a short. So there we go. Let me hold on one second. We're gonna do a slight deviation. And click on it and pause. Yeah, it's just a minute. Okay. See here. Desktop scene. See what we see. Woo! All right, now. Oh man, the camera up. Let's see if I can. Let's just lower that size down a little bit. All right, now. Can I just add single window? Add window capture. There we go. Here. See if I can just capture the Chrome browser. Chrome window. Chrome. All right, progress. This is a short. We'll just do that. All right, cool. Let's see if this works. Turn down the game music.
Its popularity and user base. Here is the problem with Final Fantasy XIV. The problem with the game is that it just... the fidelity for the game is just not really great.
The fidelity?
And this is a huge problem. Like, if you look at the game just in general, I'm just going to pull up this random guy. I don't know who this guy is. I have no idea. This game does not look visually good. It doesn't. Now, I think it's a great game. I played it a lot. I played a lot of this game. I put like hundreds of hours into this game. That's Final Fantasy 11?
Yeah.
Wait.
I think Final Fantasy 11 visually is a beautiful game.
Yeah.
It holds up over time.
That makes sense. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Well, either...
Oh my gosh.
You know, I think we look great for our age.
Yeah. Booyah. Booyah. Thank you for that, by the way. That was really cool. All right. I can go ahead and close that down. And if there's any other reactions out there, let me know. All right. Back to the game. Back to gaming. Booyah. That's a smart little intro because it grabs your attention pretty quickly for a short, right? All right, let's bring back in the game music. Boom. All right. Fix my window alignments. And yeah, we're back. We're back in business, baby. All right, now that I have my wardrobe, let's go to the 4. Refresh +3. No, I'll go this. Boom. I put all the 99 stuff here. I guess I don't have anything. I don't know if I've got any new earrings. It's okay. Bum, 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 bum. All right. I need where should I go hit things? At 99. My HP just jumped up like crazy. Strength +2 for the courage ring. Attack +10. Yeah, I think that's it. The Adeline area. Oh, so for the new expansion. Okay. So just kind of go back there and is there... I like how badass I look now. Oh yeah, equipment. Should I replace my 90 runic with the wand that I bought? Eshka areas as well. Could you guide me through X? I think I've been to Eshka, but I cannot recall. I'll pull up the teleport thing, option, so you can kind of be like, oh yeah, go there. You can use wand. Boom, baby. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Let's go into the area I entered in from, and then let's look at our porting options. There's one near Quiffum. Okay, yes. I know how to get to Quiffum, but you can't, there's not a port directly into it. You got to go to Quiffum and then do that. I think, at least that's how I remember it. But yeah, that's the kind of the black and white kind of grayish, right? Like tying into Asmon's. Oh, this game does not have the fidelity. Dude. Final Fantasy 11 looking good. Looking so good that it's like, wait, this isn't Final Fantasy 14? They placed a home crystal there? Okay. There's Adeline. So I have Western and Eastern Adeline. Juno. Zukim, Sabina, no. Aura. Quiffum. It's its own spot. There we go. Asmon only knows WoW. And I tell you, if they put WoW into Game Pass, brought it, like really in, like they have been investing in controller support, so that that's becoming less of an issue. I wouldn't mind personally testing it. All right, I'm gonna go smack somebody. Oh yeah. Did it tell me how much damage I did? Where's the... too much damage. Unrecordable. Why am I not mounted? Keep going straight. Dude, I love me some Quiffle, man. Kind of stepping in here does make me really wish it's like you could go back to the old era, right? Like Quiffle parties, like hours on end. Oh, go back. I was like, I thought it was somewhere around here. Near the home point crystal, there's a vortex. Okay. All right, there's the home point crystal. Ethereal Junction. That sounds... No one in my party has set the appropriate records of eminence object. That's not it. Okay. Oh, there's the vortex. Vortex found. That's for Unity. Oh, it makes sense. Okay. All right, off we go. Bingo bongo. All right. Let's bring out the trusts. Oh wait, I already have a command for that. Yeah, that's one of the things that I think I could benefit greatly from, is just spending time only working on macros, baby. All right, let's go for it. Register of Deeds. Okay. Nothing for now. Notorious monsters defeated. Victory tallies. Victory tallies. Monsters defeated. So it just kind of keeps a tally. I literally am clicking. All right, fine. Talk to Alfie here. Here are various explanations. Pay 10 silt. Temporary items do you have? What's with the book? All right. Hopefully I did the brief talk that you were talking about. And then you said around number 7 and 8 portal. I don't have the map. I can fight buggered effins. Okay, well, I'm going to start with this guy. We'll see how we do. Oh, he did great. We did excellent. Cool. So I'm guessing that increased my... I don't know. I out of habit, I'll keep pulling up the map. Bingo bongo. Brawler, you said buggered effins. I think those are going to be kind of like giant lizards, if I recall. The bass that kind of is bumping a little bit is awesome. What's this glowy thing over here? Oh, portal number 3. Okay, I don't know where that goes. Let me know if I need to touch those portals. You said by number 6 or number 7. Oh, touch those? Okay. I'm always kind of like, well, what happens if I touch it? The blinding light obscures your vision of the world beyond. Okay. Mr. Nev, thanks so much for hitting that follow button over here on red. Yeah, we had I got to play some video games yesterday. Last night we streamed some No Rest for the Wicked, gave away 2 copies of the game. Had an absolute blast, making some massively good XP progress on my mage. So I'm thrilled beyond belief. Oh, hello. An Eskin curse. Let me know if there's anything you want me to just like, oh, you see that? Kill that. You know? I'm so, like, I keep wanting to pull up my map just out of like pure habit. Got some vultures. More warriors. More curses. Oh man, yeah, do your thing. My hope is like I can stream for a while. As everybody is all well aware. Like right now, everybody's asleep. So it's like, but around like roughly 2-3 hours from now, something that could change. Mm-hmm. Oh, another glowy. Number 4. Oh, yay. Okay. So as I unlock the portals, then I'm able to easily just kind of get around the zone. Snapweed. Oh, aggro. Let's go. Wow. Yeah, so raise that glove skill, baby. All right, now. Oh, what was I just thinking? Oh, yeah. Under. All right. Do I have Eshka turned on? Eshka. Sita. Is this correct? Okay, good. Oh yeah, snapweed. Like it only gave me like 92 limit points, so it's like not in my mind the level of efficiency that I'm looking for. Oh, Goob. Alright. I wanted to fight him anyway and just. The Goobu at least gave more. You know, the whole thing with the Asmon thing was funny in terms of visuals, but I have to say also, like, audibly, this game sounds amazing. There we go. Is there a map for this area? Like, just unlocking maps ends up being a huge quality of life. You'll get the currency to buy it. Nice. Okay, cool. Merit points. All right, fine. You know what? Honestly, if I'm getting currency, I'm skilling up like a madman right now too. You love to see it. How handy for you to respawn. That was a dead end. See if that guy aggroes me, we'll find out. Haven't seen any other portals over here. I think I've found number 3 and number 4. I'm missing 1, 2. You said around 6 or 7, so it's like the zone already feels giant. Like, man, these zones just felt so giant. They felt so terrifying back in the day. Now with trust, it just makes it so much easier because it's like there's no way I could play this game if there wasn't trusts. Not that I would still, in my mind, I still favor the human player, but just the fact that it's like, yeah, go do your thing. I like this enemy. A fun looking enemy. Hey, another player. What's up, guys? Ooh, glowy. Oh, someone attacking me? Ah. In my mind, man, I've said this before. I think that the system could have been so much better or be so much better. Which one is this one? So this is number 8. Okay. All right. So I have 8, 3, and 4. I'll just keep exploring. If we get to 9 or higher, then I know that I've definitely missed what I should be looking for. Maybe I'll just pull a whole bunch. AoE 'em. There we go. All right, there we go. I have an AoE one. Oh, hello. More have joined the fray. Boom. Let's see if there's anything over here for that. Hey, new enemy type. Let's see if they're aggressive. The guy out here soloing. All right. Respect. Number 7. Okay, great. All right, so you said it was near number 7. I'm looking for... the F. The right area to XP? Perfect. All right, well then I'll go... I saw enemies over here. Let's see how these guys... What? Oh, these are the Fs? Okay. Yeah, definitely a little bit more tough. A little tougher. They're not instantly gone. There it is. What do we get? 2100. Okay, yeah. Absolutely game changing right there. Woo! They do link. Okay. Yeah, and let's give me some... Oh yeah, give me some chains. Here's a big daddy. Oh, this guy looks awesome. Oh, and way to go, Shantota. Melted a merit point. Merit point. Those buggers are the big lizards. Yeah, they had that. I got that vibe. I was like, oh my gosh, this is just, remember, out in Bastock area fighting those lizzies. Yes. See, this game in my mind would benefit so well from having the party finder, because the vision that I have that would be really fun is that, imagine if I could open up the party finder and this is, hey, my party is actively recruiting. Right now I'm using trusts. And then imagine if you were on, you're like, oh, and then you'd pop in and then you could, you know, we could say, hey, let's dismiss this trust if we were at cap or something like that, you know? Because essentially, like, the idea like they had originally was like looking for party, right? So you, but I can't, I'm assuming not be looking for party with the trust. So it'd be nice to be like, okay, yeah, I'm playing with trust until something better comes along, and this is what I'm looking for. Yes. You need a currency. You need to buy key items so you don't pop those NMs. I have no. Where would I buy said key item? Where's this guy going? I already got that one. Okay. At the NPC guy at number 1. Okay. Let's go skills. I should be doing my blue magic. Merit points. Oh man, dude, drive safe to work, and yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. See if I can get. I'll currently be capped at 30, so if I hit 30 merit points, I have to go figure that out on what to either spend it on or. Yeah. I'm at chain number 9. Dude, like that's the thing. Like I know 1.0 Final Fantasy 14 gets a lot of flack, but 8-man XP parties were fun. 8-man dungeons were fun. Yes. All right, 15. All right, here we go. Yes. Let the merit points flow. Like, it's just an animation. It doesn't actually have any practical effects. Dude, 27k. What's up, Fantastics? How are you today? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're quickly approaching 20 merit points. Oh, the nice, beautiful thing I love seeing right here is lots of skill ups are happening. Lots of skill ups. Right now it is 5:35 a.m. in the morning. We will be going until the kids wake up, and that could be 7:30, could be 8:30. You never know. Oh, I'm in the US. Yeah, Central Time, Texas. Yeah, 5:35 a.m. Been live for about an hour. Well, a little over an hour now. Yeah, I find that Saturday mornings, the gym's closed. I get up early anyway, and so it's like, all right, like, might as well just get up, play some video games. Yes, 17. Let's keep on keeping on. Oh, that guy did not like that we were fighting this guy. He linked like immediately. Yeah, we got my my blue mage to 99. Got some gear, rocking, and it apparently just gets better from here. So it's like now, after I get 30 merit points and figure out where to put them, I might end up going and like leveling Dancer or something, because like I like using Dancer as a sub. Skill up. How about you? What time is it for you, Fantastic? $11:37 in the morning from Tanzania. Well, howdy. Trying to think. So, is that 11:37 at night? I have no concept of physically where you are on the globe right now. Tunisia. North Africa. Okay, so it would be, in my mind then, you're at 11:37 in the morning. So you're about to, I'm assuming, would be lunchtime. Hey, what's up, Real Jumper? Good morning. We've been talking about time zones. So right now, for me, it's now 5:39 a.m. Fantastic is here. Oh, cool. 5:39 a.m. in Panama. All right, Central Time, Panama. All right. Lunchtime is 1300, so around 1 o'clock. Okay, yeah. That checks out. I usually try to push my lunch to as late as possible, and sometimes if I can, skip it completely. Yes, 19. Say Panama Stanima. Did I get it? Have I heard of the city here? I've heard of the game. It has private servers that are well done. The yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's why the whole thing with stop killing games, like, I'm all for. It's like, if y'all aren't going to support the game, like, I would have loved it if they're same thing with WildStar. Now I know there's a community that was working on that, but I haven't followed up on it in a while. Warhammer Online, another good example. Like, hey. How many players is it having in its private server environment? Do you know? There it is, 20 merit points, 10 more to go, and then I'm capped on merits and have to figure out how to increase that. I remember when I remember there was a slew of MMOs that ultimately, like, yeah, I never played City of Heroes. I did play on the Warhammer Online private server, which I like really enjoyed Warhammer Online. Like, there's just so, like, same thing with Guild Wars 2. Like, I'd play more Guild Wars 2 if it natively supported the controller. It just, that is the real litmus test. And I know you can do some stuff for like Steam, but like the other thing is the game came out on Steam, but then it wasn't cross progress, which absolutely, it's like I would have bought Guild Wars 2 on Steam all over, and just to have it in Steam if my characters that I've put in, you know, all that work into, like, carried over. Anyway, I have a very particular set of needs when it comes to MMOs. You're 100% right. The other problem that they had is that they really, I thought, leaned too heavily into the WoW faction versus faction, as opposed to being able to literally, like, have, because there's so many factions that they could have made it to where it's like, yeah, it's like, okay, this week this faction is unitied with, you know, etc. So like it could have been changing or a little bit more, rather than, you know, like the WoW model of Horde versus Alliance, you know. Yeah, they're trying to be a WoW clone. I never played that game though, Dark Age of Camelot. That's the thing about, like, especially all the new MMOs, like, I just don't think the economics truly make sense for what people want and expect. And so it's just, you know, so much easier, because it's like, yeah, you want, you know, you want that, like, somebody was chatting earlier talking about Ashes and how they don't like the forced PvP, and it's like, yeah, that's gonna actively hurt the game. But at the same time, those games should also exist because there is people who want it. But financially, like, how does it, you know, like, if the game isn't getting enough support, whoo, then it's gone. Dude, 100% Fantastics. It's, well, so to put a little context, I've known about the Roblox problem for a while. So we do not and have not let our kids play Roblox like in 2 to 3 years. So it's, you know, the current situation is, I'm so glad it's getting as much attention as it is. And so last night I have to go do a thing through the church for keeping children and young adults and vulnerable adults safe. So it's all about, you know, trying to make sure that you're trained up and understand the warning signs and how to spot, you know, predators, right? So yeah, Roblox has been absolutely filled with predators, and it should be something that every parent needs to be aware of. And this is the thing I advocate for. That's why I put out like the Is It Safe for Kids series, because like sometimes things are just moving so fast. As a parent, you're like, oh yeah, that looks fun, and then you look away, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, what's happening? And so the thing about predators, especially when it comes to children, is they want to be where the kids are. They want to find those places that people trust, and then try to make all that whole thing. You know. So yes, I hope that, especially with the fact that they're attacking the guy who's been going around catching catching these predators, especially as he's a victim himself. Like I hope that he, like, honestly, that he's able to A, get compensated for the good work that he's out there doing, and then B, you know, like, that this brings and sheds a huge light so that Roblox, in a way, like, honestly, I'd be fine if it got if it lost its support because of the way that the devs have acted in response, you know. Oh, those are my thoughts. And it's sad, but Roblox is just like obviously what's in line when it comes to online games and kids. Like I just say that parents should really avoid kind of opening the world of their kids way too soon. I mean, this goes with, you know, I would say, you know, Final Fantasy 11 is like disable all chat would be one way. The other way would be the same. 14 I think is probably a worse offender, and I know that, like, when you see anybody, when any like because 14 drama kicks up because they lack content and reason to play. Beyond that, when the real drama kicks up, it's always sexual, and it is really unfortunate, and it really frustrates me. It's always frustrated me. What's up, Mr. Michael? Oof, missed your thoughts. Roblox, never had any interest. Well, that's good, as in, you know, like, I'm like, I watched the kids play it for a little, like, because we let them play it, and then it's like, wait a minute, like, no, this is not good. And so it's like, we said Minecraft, and so then you can like have a realm, you know, so that, you know, you can pay for that, and so I pay for their realm for my kids and their friends, and it's all like, you have to be like, I know who's on the realm. We're not inviting randos. No talking to adults online. There's no reason to talk to an adult online. I've know that sometimes, like, and this hasn't been for a while, but like, you know, kids will be like, oh, hey, streamer, you know, like, you're playing a game that's popular, right? Like, you know, when Final Fantasy 14 started popping off and whatnot, you know, hey, streamer, etc. And it's like, they, you know, it's like, okay, and then they want to come on to the Discord and chat and stuff. I was like, sure, let's just get your parents on the phone first. Do they know you're talking to to now a 40 something? I was in my 30s, you know, and it's like, do you know they're talking to some adult? Because like, from a mentor-mentee perspective, there's a lot of value that we can help provide as adults, especially people who are not monsters, to another generation, right? But there is a time, place, and a healthy way to maintain those relationships, especially where there's not secrets, right? You know, like, okay, we're not often, you know, one-on-one. So I like, whenever it comes, so I teach through the church, or do like a volunteer and things like that, and that's one of the trainings that we were literally on last night. Like, all right, how do you, like, no, there's no reason any adult should text a kid. And you think that's logical, right? But people are, I don't know, man. They moments live scat, like, it's not even that they're even doing anything wrong, but it's like, I was like, yeah, if we have a text, it's like the parents are on that text chain. And I tell you, as a parent whose kid is on like a group chat, it's annoying AF, because these kids suck at talking on like in text message. It's like, oh gosh, reading this, it just like, well, it gives me the opportunity to train in a level of etiquette and how things get communicated. Yes, parents are still responsible for the children playing games. Just like you don't talk to strangers in real life, don't talk to streamers online that you do not know. Like, that's where it's like, also from a streaming perspective, like, I've kind of also, like, in terms of the content that I consume, it's like, if I don't know you, like, we don't, you know, talk outside of content, Like generally, I'm you know like I'm not really looking for that kind of content. Yeah, you feel like no kid should be allowed to play online multiplayer games? I think there's an easy way to do that. Like that's where like the subscription model actually works out real well. Like there's things that it's like, you know what kids don't have? They don't have money. You know, and that's why I guess you kind of also see a huge push for the free to play, right? Because it's like, oh, these kids don't have money, and then they're gonna spend the next couple years of their lives begging for this in-game currency so they can get some kind of emote, you know. And I get it, man. I tell you, like, I think if I had grown up, oh, what's this? All right, interesting. Oh, real jumper, yeah. And so no kids yet. So I got 6 kids, and of course, like the oldest, always begging for the phone to have one. It's like there is a thing where it's like, yeah, if you go out of the house and ride bikes and stuff, it would be nice if you had a phone in case something you needed to call. But Texas just passed a law like no cell phones in schools, so they gotta turn them off. And I'm all for that, because one of the things that's interesting, screen time, especially on these young developing minds, has been shown that like at most no more than 2 hours a day, right? And the thing a lot of parents are, don't realize just how much screen time kids are actually getting in school. And so it's like, yeah, okay, we only do 2 hours a day, but they did 6 hours on a computer. It's like you need to have some tenacity. I think one of the things that builds tenacity is learning to accept that no is an acceptable answer. And parents, it's like, yeah, they're gonna hound you, but no. My thing is like, ask me once. If you ask me twice, it's an absolute no. Meaning it's like no, and then I might think about it and come back and be like, I thought about it. How about we do this? But if it's like, Dad, can we? Dad, it's like, no. You've asked more than once. Now, don't ask, like, it's not happening today at all. Then, if it is gonna happen, it's gonna be another day completely. So I've been working on training the kids in that kind of mindset. And also in terms of like, I think the hardest lesson, especially that we're working to in part, is count your blessings, stop counting other people's blessings, because I have some of the kids, they're like, but so like we got this, but so and so also got this. Why did they get this? It's like, who cares? Be happy that they got something, even if it's not earned. Like, Oh, dude, finding some, like, back in the PS1 era, like, finding somebody who liked the same games that you like. I mean, big Final Fantasy Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 4. I actually really like Final Fantasy 12. Like these are just some great experiences. Final Fantasy 7 for sure is a classic, but one of the things that was great about 7 for me was that it was the first time that Final Fantasy got brought into the zeitgeist of like everyday, kids. So they were all like into Madden and into the baseball, and I liked it, and I played those games too. But it was like, I really like Final Fantasy, and it was rare to find somebody who was like, yeah, Final Fantasy. And then 7 came out, and then everybody liked Final Fantasy, because it was just like, it hit at the perfect time. Such a cool story, great cast of characters, like visually, like at the time, it was like wild. There we go. We want more merit point, and then we got to go figure out what to do. The thing also, like, that's changed, especially like over the course of this time, fantastic, is like, look at this. We're streaming, we're hanging out, we're talking, we're playing video games, right? The sandbox MMO, like, imagine this is like if they continue to upgrade the graphics and just like really kind of, like if it, oh gosh, man, I dream a dream. But if they had done things like that, it's like, there is the sense that streaming and content and community, like, I enjoy this because this is, for me, deeply relaxing. I don't know if anybody agrees, because people will complain about grinds, but maybe they just don't like grindy games, and that's fine. What a grind needs to have is a purpose and a payoff. Otherwise, grinding for grinding's sake. Yeah, I get it. Like I'll go do something else. But I feel very rewarded with every little thing. All right. I think this might get me to 30. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, and my thoughts on the Roblox is like, no, can't, shut her down. If they're gonna have that kind of the attitude that they're having, it's clearly driven off of profit, off of greed. I think honestly that's one of the big problems that Final Fantasy 14 ended up running into. Is it ended up seeing like dollar signs, and the company was like, this game's funding all of our other things that we want to do. And then they didn't invest as much as they needed to, and then over time, like the original vision completely shifted. So, long story short, I think that they prioritize profit over the long-term health of the game, and now those comeuppance. All right, let's see if I can find one of these glowy teleporters and go turn in these merit points, and maybe we'll go level up another job. I don't know. See what the day has in store. Dude, it's insane. And the thing is like, you know, we've all known that it's like, like nothing that's coming out is like surprising. It's like, it's kind of like, you know, I'm sure that maybe there are some people surprised, but it's like, yeah, we all know this has been going on. Like parents and all of us, like I've spent time really talking with a lot of parents, like, no. And honestly, I would like, that's where it's like parent cabals. Like, here's what we will all find acceptable. Let's, you know, like, no, I'm not giving my kids unfettered restrictions. No, they're not having their own special devices. This also is true that my network allows me to see who's all on it. Because like I had a cousin, and like she was given by another parent, not her parents, but another parent, or the kids stole like an old device. So they like, yeah, they had a cell phone that wasn't a cell phone, but cell phones can connect to Wi-Fi, and they were able to pretty much do whatever they wanted unrestricted, and it did not lead to positive consequences. Hindsight being 2020, that's the thing a lot of parents also have to work on, is in a way kind of forgiving themselves and then figuring out where they are. I know a lot of, you know, I talk to a lot of guys, and they'll have a lot of guilt over like something, and it's like, what, you know, okay, yeah, like that's been said and done, let's move forward. It usually ends up being like, there was one guy I was talking with, and he just like had a lot of guilt. He's like, I didn't take my kids to church, I found my faith later on in life. It's like, yeah, a lot of people have that story, but he's beating himself up over something that his past self, like there's no way to go back and be like, all of a sudden you're like, oh, now I'm gonna go back in time and, you know, I understand my faith. So, yeah, it just doesn't happen. The 1.0 style with 14, like, beautiful. Clearly 1.0 had problems, but goodness gracious, dude. Which portal is this one? Oh, number 5. Great. Okay, unlocked a new portal. Let's see here. I guess number 3. Oh, good. I got that currency. Perfect. You know, dude, the potential was there. Like, you just think of some of the raw mistakes they made. Like, no auction house. Man, imagine 14 1.0 launching with an auction house. Like, because it was like, how do you find gear? The answer ends up being you better be doing all of the things and crafting it. The fatigue system. Interesting, right? Like, so for those who don't know, just to kind of set some context, the fatigue system in Final Fantasy 14 1.0 said basically kind of had this weekly gate so that as you played a specific job, you would eventually hit a point and then your experience could eventually drop down to 0. Now you could go change the job that you were playing, the class at this time. Because yeah, they didn't have jobs. You could change that and you wouldn't be fatigued on that. So it kind of tried to force you to do these things. What it ended up doing is just forcing people to stop playing because they're like, I don't want to do that. So I'll wait till next week. And then, oh, you know what? I'm just not going to play at all. So it was, but what's funny about all that is the arrested XP bonus acts as it is just a fatigue system without essentially making the player feel, completely punished for playing, for continuing to play. Because it's like, if you think about it, like, oh, XP's at this rate and now it's at this rate, like, okay, fatigue. It just thankfully doesn't go to 0. Friendsness to it, yeah. Well, it's like, because we didn't have because I like how they had the surname. These are my wife's favorite enemy types. These are my wife's favorite. She loves them. And when they added them into Final Fantasy, it was awesome. At some point, I'll just equip a warp ring, but for now. Oh, Chloe. Which spot is this? Number 2. All right, cool. I completely missed this one earlier, so that's great to be unlocking these guys. I have no concept where I'm at. I do not have the map yet. Well, thanks, Fantastics. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate the support. Like always, I always really am grateful for you guys when you come and hang out and chat it up. If you're curious if you ever watch on any other platforms, you can use Command Purple or Command Green to see wherever else we are currently live, if that is something interesting to any of y'all. When I say command, that just means exclamation mark and then, kind of the word. Yeah, we just got partnered on Green, and now they literally pay me for hitting the go live button, which is just insane. But it's all based off of unique chatters and viewers. So Worldwide was over there earlier, and that's so nice of him. Kendra says, I've been playing 11 on and off for years, but 14 having forced my hand to playing other games, I decided to give 11 an official shot. The long story short, I'm betting it's positive. It was good. What's a good craft to level for Gil? In 11, it's literally you just trade sparks for Gil, because there's items that you can sell to NPCs that they just print that. Now, if Worldwide shows back up, he'll have a better answer for you, because I'm sure that there's some various different things here that that actually do generate way more money. But it's it feels like, while your Gil is still something yep, you need a lot of it. Yeah, being able to just come on, by just playing and using your sparks, you can easily grab and sock up a lot of Gil. Oh, you've been doing that? Nice. Okay, good. You're wanting to craft. Okay, for sure. I can answer your crafting. If I literally, let's see here. Status, crafting skills. Not really been a crafter in this game. And this is my original 2003 launch character. Well, not the original. Original was Bryn, and I wasn't able to get Bryn on the server when I moved. Because I got friends like, hey, let's switch servers. There wasn't a real way to transfer characters that we knew of. But anyway, just recreated a new character, and that's where Bryn was born. So roughly speaking, my second character, but my original still back from 2003, 2004. But worldwide, like when he shows back up, he'll probably be much, because he was helping me out, like a greater source of information, you know. Something in terms of like I thought about, like, you know, man, it'd be kind of fun to see if I can't just level fishing all the way up for the fun of it. Rim's light. I don't know. I'm gonna click on it. Does it do anything? All right. Oh, you're playing on Bahamut. Oh yeah. Well, sure. Like I'm on Asura for sure. And I think I have Scrag, who's on the podcast. I think he was on Bahamut. Yeah, speaking of which, I think, well, I don't know if I don't know if I've got all the commands set up on the Ginger Loves MMO channel, but we're working on it. Real Jumper says, back in 1999, Microsoft and Turbine released Asheron's Call. The awesome thing about each month is it had new content that actually changed the world. The first month was an event with one kind of armor. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like games. Excuse me, didn't mean to cough in y'all's ear. The economy of the the MMOs have not been able to scale, and so expectations have scaled, but the reality has not, and so that's one of the things that seems to curse new MMOs. It's great to see that people are excited about New World. You know, it's like, yeah, New World got a lot of guff, but they keep plugging away. And then this October, they got a new big old update. Now, I remember everybody was like, this game's dead. It's like, it's just like MMOs really kind of ended up becoming kind of seasonal things that would kind of, especially in terms of theme park, that would just, you know, oh, new content that increases the thing that you want to go grind for, rather than, you know, like what the sandbox really provides is like that long-term investment, you know. Dude, yeah, so I'm actually jumping back into New World today. I haven't played much this year, and it's like they got season 9 right now, and then they added in like capture the flag, but season 10, dude, looks cool. I don't know if it's a paid expansion or not. I've been calling it an expansion. It's gonna be neat to see what they do. Big content update, you know, new, like, see how they roll it out. And the I got a message. So Amazon is actually sending me a box that I'm not allowed to open until September 21st. And on that day, then a specific time that I don't know at the moment, but we will live stream opening up whatever this box is. So I'm kind of excited about that. But yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, Guild Wars 2. And Guild Wars 2 just released a new expansion. All right, here's Portal number 2. I think we've done a loop. Let's go this way. Yeah, so Guild Wars 2, like, I bought the Dragon expansion and never got around to play. Like, no, it's like, dude, I wish the game had native control. Like, oh, dude, being like, cause like you can play it on GeForce Now, like it'd be kick ass. What's up, Worldwide? Welcome.
What's going on, man?
We had
variety here at work.
Welcome.
I had to take a little detour because there's construction.
That always happens. The chat was asking if you have any insight, especially when it comes to, like, is there any good crafting things to work on that could make a lot of gil? They've been doing the spark trade in, and they were just curious about getting into crafting. Do you have any insights on that?
On the crafting side,
Yeah.
I think what I suggest, a lot of what I was being told my friend. He has all the crafters, so he has multi-box. He has all 8. So what he does, he said he leveled all 80, and then he finds out which one is the best one. It all depends, because a lot of people use like let's say for consumables, cooking is another good one.
Yeah.
People use a lot of consumables, especially like food, in the game. And of course, you need potions. So alchemist is another consumable.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It depends. Some of the gear, especially on Dynamis D, like I sell a lot of Dynamis D items, but the items from Dynamis D actually craft high superior 5 weapons, and they're good. Some of these weapons are pretty good. So I think it's maybe could be smithing. I have to look into what recipes, what does what. But
yeah, it also could be server dependent, right? You know, in that regards, like what's the demand?
What's the demand? Yeah, so I'm going to be investing in that. That's why I've been going to Dynamis a lot. I'll get gil from there, and then I start using that gil to start leveling my crafters. So I'm going to go do. Oh, those dragons are very dangerous if you're in that area. I see where you're at now.
I have no idea where I'm at. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. They give you a lot of XP too.
Oh, good.
So there's a lot of people.
This
there.
is. I think I'm around home point 2.
Home point 2, yeah.
And I was like, I haven't.
Yeah,
I did. I haven't seen home point 1, so I'm trying to find my my way back.
Oh yeah, home point 1 would be the main area where you just entered.
Yeah.
That's where the NPC is at. So that's when you want to go back there. I'm surprised you have not spawned in an M.
There we go. Great streamer privilege. Let's just.
Usually, you need to have like a key item. It's like 500 crore. I think they call it crore. And they don't spawn.
So here's portal number 2.
Yes. So if you take number 1.
I don't have number 1, so.
Oh, you need to touch the 1 and open near the gate.
I didn't see it. Yeah. So I've got I have 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8.
Probably take 3.
You think 3?
Yeah, try to take 3. It might get you closer to the area. I'm gonna see if I can try to set up real quick here and log in.
Sweet.
And I can get you out of there.
Yeah, because I'm capped on merits. I was like, okay.
Then if you're capped on merits, then I will suggest use your warp.
Oh, my warp ring? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, your warp ring. Yeah. Here's your warp. Here. I need to take a day off. I want to talk to someone here and see if I can take the next week off. If not next week, the following week after, then I can help you be more of a guide here for you.
Well, thanks,
especially
man.
Try to get you some. Yeah, that way I can try to get you into ambuscade.
Dude, that'd be kick-ass. The next day off I'm planning on trying to take is September 21st, just because I was like, all right, and then hopefully we'll get a date on the No Rest for the Wicked multiplayer stuff. That'd be freaking cool. Yeah. Just because it's like, all right, good. I'm trying to get as much OT, so it's like, yep, I'm gonna take a day off. All right, cool. I've warped out, and I should go to my Mog house to do merit points, right?
Yes, go to your Mog house and exchange them there. I don't know so much about what to level Blue Mage, but see what will help
beyond blue though. It's like, is there a thing that I have to do to increase my merit point cap?
Oh yes, you got to put a lot of points into your merit.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, I will say it will probably consume most of your merits, but it's to raise it up 1 point. And then it gets a little grindy. It gets very grindy, but if you notice that Eshka is a good place to get a lot of merits faster, it is one of the best places to get.
Oh yeah, so, dude, it's insane. I was like, wow. So categories. Yeah. So what category?
Let me see. Go to categories. Go to HP. I think maybe attributes or I think on the top one. Attributes or 8? Yeah, I think I'm seeing that.
It's gotta be others. No,
maybe it's others.
No, not others.
Other. Yeah, no, that's not it. Let me look. Try HP. Yeah, maybe HP and HP and MP. That's skills.
Maximum. You're right. Maximum merit points. Bada bing, bada boom. Welcome, guy. Oh, dude.
There you go.
Asmir, thanks so much for the follow, but then following that up with the Prime sub, dude. Those Bezos bucks. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the special perks on Discord, and enjoy the ad-free viewing. I know Twitch is pretty brutal about that, but I appreciate that. Let us update our goal. That pushes us to 2 of 25. Last night, just insane support from Fluffy Dogs. So for every 25 renewals or gifted, I gift out 5, and whatever platform hits it gets it. So whether that's Kick, Twitch, or here on YouTube. All right, let's see here. Adjust your maximum air point by 1. I'm no offense, but I don't like. I want to increase this. Let's go, baby.
The cap is 75 on that one. Yeah.
Okay.
So the more points you put in, so like any extra points, I'll just put them on HP or MP, whatever you like. If you have any extras.
Okay.
So you do that. Now it's taking 5 points. Yeah, you gotta keep doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's taking 7. That's great. I was like, let's drain these points, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Now I need 12. So, but now my maximum should be 35, right?
Let me see. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it should increase 5, right? So then you can use whatever you want on those extra leftovers, and then put them on whatever you want, like HP. Yeah, that's
yeah.
good.
I'm doing a little HP.
You got 2 more.
Blue Mage.
You got attributes. Strength is good too for.
Oh yeah, just base stats. I'll do that. Oh, it needs 3.
Yeah. Try attributes. No, maybe it's 3. Yeah. So magic skills as well. That helps. Yeah.
Chain affinity. I'll go ahead and do that. I'm not even using it, but I'll just use it.
Yep.
I got 1 more point. That's gonna take 2. Do this. Beautiful. All right. Now we have subsequently drained out the merits, which is what I was wanting. Merit points. Yeah. So now I have a cap of 35, but clearly, like, yeah, it does take way more. Long time fan, dude. Thank you, man. I was like, this is just my group text. To come, like, hey guys, let's talk video games. I get my 4 hours a week.
Yeah.
To play games and hang out. Yes.
Definitely.
I might get a coffee here. All right, so you're hopping in. What do we want to do? Do we want to continue on our Rhapsodies now that I'm geared up? Do we want to go level? Do we want to go get merit points? Like, yeah, actually, you can continue to talk. I'll have my headphones on so I can hear. Guys, I'll be right back. We're on Asura. So if anybody's on Asura and wants to come play and join us, man, like, yeah, open invite. Anyway, I'll be right back, guys.
All right, me too. I'll be back too. bad.
All right, I'm back. Went ahead and pre-made my wife's coffee so that when she gets up, she just has to press a button. I was like,
Yeah. I'm still setting up here. I'm just
Oh, you're
I have to
good.
run into some work here.
Any idea as to what we want to focus in on?
I would, if I was you, I would focus a little more on Rhapsodies.
Okay.
Let's get that one going.
Okay.
I sent you a DM on the next quest you should be going to.
On Discord?
Yes, on Discord.
How did I not see your DM? Oh,
Yeah.
in the chat. Ginger Prime feed. Games and hobbies, Final Fantasy 11. No, I can't. I don't see it
You don't see? Okay.
in Discord, right?
On Discord. Oh yeah, I sent it a DM directly to you. Let me see where I left it at. Did I send it to you directly?
Like I
Yes.
literally
Okay. Yeah, there it is. Rhapsody, the Vana'diel.
a while ago, not now, just a second. Okay.
No, yeah, a while ago. Yeah,
Hold
sent
on.
it on the 9th.
You're good. All right,
Yeah.
appreciate that.
I think that's the next one here. Should
Yeah,
be going.
2-5. Okay, pulling that up. Let's see here. Yeah, so we talked to the door.
Mhm.
So here, zone into Arga Whitegate. Okay, for a cutscene. If you lack, I do have access to that. So can I go in home port, like home teleport, whatever? Okay, cool.
Yes, you can go there.
Cool.
Questions here too. As soon as I get on, they know that I'm on. I'm like, how do you know?
What's up? Who knows what?
My friends on 11, they know when I'm on because they've been having a little problems. Like they get disconnected a lot, so they crash. I think it's because of windowware, but they have I think it's a large address awareness or patch, something like that.
Yeah.
So they won't crash, and they've been crashing a lot. And I'm learning. I'm learning as I go too. So there's a lot with 11 they need to fix. So
Oh,
it's
dude, yeah.
like,
Like the fact is that 11 is, I feel, is more supported by the community than by the devs. You know?
yeah,
And like even
it is.
with Horizon 11, right? Like I think Horizon 11 is a great example of like, yeah, wow, that's really easy to install your game and play it.
Yes. So a friend of mine was telling me about this, telling me about the large address awareness program because sometimes it limits you. I don't know what they did with 11 where they just patched it up where I guess it made it harder, especially for people who use Windowware.
Yeah.
So I wish they made this a little easier to log in though. That'll be not life there.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Same thing with the security code thing. You know,
Yeah.
it would be cool is if you didn't require the security code unless I wanted to do something with payments, with deleting a character, with what you know, like if I wanted to make a change, then maybe ask me for my security code as opposed to like every time I just want to log in and play, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. Tenzin's talking to me. Hold on. Lord Britons,
Yes.
I urgently request your aid. I must ask you to infiltrate the palace. All right, a ninja. Forgive me for speaking out of turn, but your adventurer companion must be completely lost without a clear explanation. Oh, of course. I met with a particular someone upon setting foot here in Aragon. A staunch ally known as Gesho. He shrouds himself in a tarnished black outfit and ridiculous costume, and the likes of which I have never seen. One cannot help but admire his commitment to the cause, playing dress up in a bid to fully maintain his cover. Sir Tenzin, that is no costume. And furthermore, it is wholly irrelevant to this discussion. Let me get back on track. Gesho strove to find out all he could about this ambassador. He received credible information about a man matching his description, visiting an imperial alchemist and the palace. Would that I had more information about his location, but Gesho himself remains uncertain. On the bright side, Gesho was able to foil the plot before it bore fruit. I scarce need to point out that he will not turn tail and saunter away. And that is why I need you to infiltrate the palace. I'll do it. Those were the words I have been hoping to hear. But Sir Tenzin, Lord Brins would make the most unwelcome guest at present. It does pose quite a dilemma. The only path that lies before you is the work to gain the trust of the Empire. That will doubtlessly provide you with the opportunity to make our cause known. I wish you good fortune. Kagero, come. Cool. That's honestly kind of fun to voice these characters.
Yeah.
Poorly, but yes.
I was trying to encourage my wife to like, hey, let's do this. But she has an accent, so she's scared to speak in English,
Dude,
especially with her.
Dude, like people. Oh man, like everybody gives me a hard time for how I pronounce words, not purposely wrong. It's like, yeah, I get the fear. I get that fear of like, yeah, and eventually it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna. Like, all right, if you don't like how I talk, oh well, like you're not gonna like. I'm not gonna be able to fix some things about me, about how my brain works.
Yeah.
All right, so I went here to, and I got a cutscene, and that's it. So am I technically on the next quest, Desert Winds?
Yes. Next quest. Now you're in Desert Winds. So it goes
Okay.
like that. Every time you finish a cutscene or something, then you'll be in the next thing. It's very
No, it says Ever Forward. It says
Yeah.
Am I still? Is this called Ever Forward?
Let me look real quick. Let me read that for you. There's Desert Winds should be the next one. So it says obtain a boarding permit from the Tenjodo at Ath Urgan. If you already obtained a boarding permit, skip to the next mission. Okay. The mission will automatically complete you for receive the cutscene of Tenzin Ath Urgan. Okay. Oh no. That's just if you didn't have Ath Urgan access. That's what it means.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you go Ever Forward. Yeah. Ever Forward should be the next one.
Oh yeah. So there we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ever forward.
Give me 1 second, Brian.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Let me take care of these
I
guys
have
real
not
quick.
completed the Treasures of Oregot missions. I don't think I've done a single one, or a very, very minimal. If I cannot remember. Nations, Oregot, how am I done? Okay, so I've done a few. So I'm currently on Knights of Gold. If you have not yet completed all the missions, but you have started mission 12, I don't think I've started mission 12, if I'm counting 1, 2, 3, and then I'm on 4. Royal Puppeteer, return home. If you have not started the missions, you will progress to the mission, the Endless Sky, the placeholder mission, to continue. In order to receive the Trust Cipher, you must pass the third Treasure of Oregot mission, President Shalim. I've already got that done. Okay, I'm... Imperial Whitegate, you will skip to the mission Reunited. And Cipher of Nishimir is all too good too. I'm gonna wait till you come back. Help me decipher what that means. You must progress to at least mission 12.
Keep doing those quests, and I'll be right back. Let me take care of these gentlemen here.
Yeah, you do your thing, and then I don't know what quest to do.
Okay. I'll figure that out here in a minute.
Yeah, I might as well see about Knights of Gold here. Bring Raphael back to Shalim's sentinels to help him teach him the proper attitude for a mercenary. I'll look that up real quick. Yeah, mission number 4. Alright, speak to Kerrigan for the cutscene of the Longhouse, trade 1,000 gil, enter the Wakali Temple for another cutscene. Answer the following question to complete the quest. Alright, we'll try... We'll start with just G11. And down there by the... Oh, there's the residential. Okay, cool. So that do I have that helm port? Number 3? I do. Oh, wait. Number 4. Perfect.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we've been having a little project here with another plant, so we're getting quite a few work. So I'm gonna see if I can try to get a day off. That way I can really focus with you and not get interrupted. You know, because it's kind of hard, especially if you're at work. You know, and there's the times I can wake up. Let me see. So you're in the next quest.
So
Let me see your next.
Yeah. So from Rhapsodies, let's see here. Like according, like so, quests, missions, add-ons. I'm on Oregot mission number 4. So if we go to Ever Forward and I'm looking at it, it says if you have completed all the treasures of Oregot missions, I have not. If you have not yet completed all of the missions but have started 12, I have not. If you have not started the treasures of Oregot missions, you will progress to the mission Endless Sky, in order to continue. And when I look at the Oregot missions, I don't have Endless Sky yet. So it's like, do I focus in on Night of Gold?
You could do that. Knight of Gold, which it might be one of your quests in Athurgan. Yep. Yeah. So Knight of Gold is you're gonna meet a familiar face on that one.
Yeah, I
I
talked
know who it
to.
is.
Okay, I talked to Kakaragan, and so now it says enter the Walashahara temple at K8. So,
Oh yeah.
where's the K8? So K. Way of the Devout. Okay. Oh, there's the temple. Got it. Okay. And that's by another home point. So I'm just.
I think it's gonna be to your right, top right, like you're going to the Way of the Devout.
Yeah.
Like you're going to the moon and the crystal there. It's around there. You don't have to take that crystal. You can walk there if you want.
I'll just teleport because.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get all your see where that one. There you go. That's the home point you want to go to.
All right. Now. And I don't know if I've done this step because it doesn't really tell you at what step you're in on the quest itself. All right. So.
Yeah.
Enter to the Valhalla Temple, which is right up here. Yep.
Keep going straight from where you're looking at. Go straight there.
Yeah.
And and it's going to be behind one of those doors. So there, that door right there, right in front of you.
Oh, cutscene. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Nadi, welcome to the Valhalla Temple. Our doors are always open to those seeking knowledge. And why might a mercenary find himself in a place of peace? What is this? You wish to obtain permission to gaze upon the astral cadence within the Hall of Binding? I applaud your scholarly curiosity, and I would assist you in this endeavor if I could. However, I must regret to inform you that the entry into the hall is forbidden by the Serpent Generals for all but the servants of Valhalla. Even the Empress herself is not above this law. I'm afraid I cannot help you. I grow weary of these refusals. Oh dear, oh dear. My good friend, knight. Former knight, I have forsaken my knightly vows and have joined the mercenary ranks. But that is besides the point. There is something I would ask you, servant of Valhalla. I will endeavor to answer any question should it be within my power. It's not the Valhalla philosophy from the void of things that are born. To the void, all things return, purported to be the fundamental tenet of existence. Yes, this is so. Then, if all things eventually return to the void, would it matter that if the process was accelerated? Sir Raphael, that is not the intended meaning. Sage Valhalla, our founder, built this philosophy around the unavoidable destiny that all creation shares. Then I would ask you, does the astral cadence interfere with this destiny of which you speak? I shall speak plainly. My reason for answering the Empire's call for the mercenaries is simply to help stop this conflict and bring peace to the land. However, the direct cause of the conflict lies the very object that has the servants of Valhalla go to such great lengths to protect. I wonder if the treasure held by the city is even the object in question. Now, it is the great majority of Al-Azabi's citizens to not for this. Your question and doubts are justified. However, even the servants of Valhalla do not seem entirely understand the nature of this astral cadence. Do you still plead ignorance? Very well, but heed my words, servant of Valhalla. If you keep your current path, an even greater conflict awaits to engulf you. Do not think that I, Raphael, will stand by in quiet acquiescence. I occasionally become the target of frustrated questions by unbelievers. I feel my inadequacy most keenly when I fail to keep the soul to understand the teachings of Valhalla. Such trials are part of the life of my never-ending lessons on life. In fact, there's yet another who comes to the temple quite recently. A Yagato monk. All right. He was possessed by a much gentler mien and then the Golden Knight, but his questions were much the same. No matter their agenda, the servants of the temple are always ready to welcome those who express an interest in the teachings of Valhalla. Sage Valhalla once said, I alone do not possess all the answers, Let us ponder the mysteries of the universe together. Shared knowledge is the shortest path to enlightenment. You have come all the way to the capital of a distant nation. Perhaps you should take the opportunity to share your thoughts with others. I am certain that you will find the practice beneficial. I seem to recover the talk of Shalarat, the tea house, becoming a popular gathering place for visitors of Al-Zabi. Why not start your path of enlightenment there? All right, they want now. I got that cutscene. Head to the tea house, K12. That seems straight down.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I'll just.
Not so bad for that. I mean, once it's like a straightforward path,
Yeah.
so you'll see. Get everything up here, so I'm online finally.
That's the pit.
Oh, yeah.
How do I get the tea houses? I guess up.
Yes, it's upstairs. So let me see. If you go up on the map, north of the map, you should see the T. Oh, actually, it's downstairs. I'm sorry. It is. It's. I mean, the bottom of the map, but it's upstairs. Sorry. Yeah. That Pope.
Oh, cutscene. Sorry, I think I found it. Or at
Yeah,
least I
you
found
did.
a cutscene.
Yeah, you found it. You did.
I do not understand. Those curs of Walhalla, it is just as you described. They did nothing but mock my queries. What am I to do, Gesho? Sir Raphael, I have acquired some information. The astral wind. I hear the words often in the lips of Al-Zavi's citizens. The astral wind? Yes. This is the name given to the ethereal breeze that stirs the air around the astral cadence. The wind arises whenever the astral cadence is set within the plenith, creating a sweet melody of unearthly timbre. Your description makes this treasure sound more like a fairy's harp. I only repeat what I was told to me by some Nadi, the man in Walhalla Temporal. Ah, that one? When I pressed him with the suspicion that the astral cadence was the cause of these conflicts, he was not surprised in the least. But I cannot understand his why sacrifice the soldiers of this nation for the sake of a mere instrument. I do not think that the treasure to be on scale of the San Andoria's legendary sword. Please, do not think the information is meant for my ears. I beg your leave. Gesho. I would stay away from Salim's sentinels. All right. Answer the following question to complete the quest. Aren't you an employee of Shalim's sentinels? Do not tell me the Mithra of what you have heard here. So how much have you learned? The Empire. You knew this as well. Not the only one who realized. All right. What is this? My secret? Explain yourself. My rifle could never be that proud and dignified. Let's try. Foolishness! I try and would never be compared to that. Arg.
Foolishness.
You have me. Ryan de Oregon. It's French. Oh well, is undone. You have pierced my disguise. It must be your training as an adventurer. This goes beyond all patience. You know that you are known to be the true identity. You shall pay the price for mocking the prince. I have a task for you. Deliver this letter to Mongrel's Havel in Chateau de Oregon. Tell him it comes from a famous sage, Raphael. Sean, good morning, dude. Top of the morning, sir. All right. Oh, and no other to be personally responsible for this arrival. Fail in this, and you shall never set foot in my nation's soil again. Key item. Raphael's letter. Okay, I think that completed that quest. That's the thing, like, just it would be so helpful to be like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Then go where to go. Yeah, like how it does in 14. It shows you where to go. Yeah.
Confessions of Royalty. Let's see here. And it's like, it doesn't need to hold my hand to that degree, but
No.
coes complete, you know? All right. Confessions of Reality. Because, like, what am I doing otherwise? I literally have the wiki up. All right. So now I need to go to Northern Sanadoria and speak to Halvard. Okay. Let's do that.
Oh, yes.
Let us. Oh, what's
What
this?
is it called? Confessions of Royalty?
Confessions of
Is that what it's
Royalty.
called?
Yeah. Mission number 5.
5.
So let's go knock out mission number 5, because I think I have to get said like 12 or something.
Correct.
How many missions total? Like
It's not. Ergen is actually a small expansion. It's not that big.
I remember this is it heralded the launch of it on Xbox.
Yeah, it was. It's not a big not a big expansion. There's not many chapters on this one, but it's a good story. It's a fair story. The one is Wings of the Goddess. That I think is the longest one.
Yeah, and those are missions like I have only done a few campaigns. Like it's like there's I like I spent so much time just leveling and hanging out with friends and whatnot that it was like I just did what was needed and then just kind of moved on. Asmorel thinks it's the best one as yet. So yeah, maybe what we'll like that'll be something fun. We'll get me all knocked out on all these missions. Yes.
It is. Because I mean, the benefit of beating these missions, especially the expansions, like if you get XP bonus, like it rewards you well for just beating the storyline itself.
All right, travel to another home point. Sanadoria, Northern. Let's see here. We want I-9. So that's a 9.
Mhm.
Is that an I? A, B, C, D? Yeah, most likely I'll go here.
See. It would be not that one. That one. That's the one you want to go to. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah,
I think it's just the delay on my side that I'm seeing where you're going. Yeah.
Are you watching on the green platform right now?
I'm actually watching on Twitch because I don't know if I could set up Kick on here.
Gotcha.
I was like, well, yeah. I don't know if there's. I need to set up Kick.
I was just kind of curious because I was like, I'm wondering, who's got the best delay, right? Because I lowered YouTube to be as low as it can be. So 9, and then let me look here. Yep. All right, great. I-9. So I just need to go south. And you see they're bringing back the 14 crossover event to 11?
Yeah, I saw that.
It's like,
cool.
Like,
what? There's always something going on with 11, man. They're always bringing something every month. There's something new.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought the game was on maintenance mode. I don't feel like it is. They even brought +4 to get +4 AF and Relic to get to +4 stage. I'm like, wow. This is just crazy.
Yeah.
So he says go to Calver, so which is going to be inside the castle.
Oh, he's
So
inside
you
the
wanna go
castle?
inside yeah, you want to go inside the castle.
The chateau?
The chateau.
Why'd you say
Vana'diel.
I9?
Let me
guess
see.
maybe
Yeah,
maybe I missed
There
it.
it is. Yeah, there it is.
Enter the chateau
or-
at I6
Chateau,
and then
yeah.
Halvers. Yeah, there we go. That's where I failed.
Yeah.
I enjoyed doing like the campaigns in the Wings of the Goddess. I thought that was fun back in the day. It's
Those are
been a
fun.
long time.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh my
All right.
god, how hard that expansion was one of the hardest expansions back in the 75 era.
Mhm.
Oh my god, just going through that, camping or finding Dark Ixion and the worm. Oh, great.
All right, here we go. Aho,
There it
it's
is, right.
always a pleasure to see you. Friends, come. There's something I must give you. The scroll contains the essence of my being, those particular things in the trust initiative, and he calls forth my alter ego. Cool. Why travel alone? You could have me at your side. All right, sweet. You're likely aware all matters concerning the royal family pass through me. Of course. 1 second.
Oh, you can cipher Halberd. Okay.
All right. Let's see here. What have we here? A letter with writing so terrible I cannot even read what I am intended recipient. A carrion worm scrawl. I have seen the likes of this before. The person who entrusted this with you has a message. The Lord of Illegibility, as I would call him. I am certain this is a letter from the heir to the throne of Saint Adoria, the Prince Royal, Tryon. I am mistaken, you say? The letter was written by one sage, Raphael, but this chocobo scratch could only be the work of Prince Tryon. I shall prove it to you. I have long attended the prince and encountered many opportunities to decipher his unique style of writing. A moment, if you will. Astral cons, astral wand, aura. This is truly atrocious. I have no doubt this letter is from Prince Tryon, but I'm afraid I cannot make out the meaning. Monstrils Halver, you look troubled. Perhaps I may be of assistance. Your offer of aid is most generous. However, no need to be so humble. You have one of Tryon's indecipherable letters, do you not? How could you know? I have my sources. Some days ago, Prince Tryon abandoned the signing of some official documents. He placed a mannequin in his chair and fled the chateau in the dead of night. At least was not a forest hare this time. That is when I had Travelus here shadow the prince's movement. He had training in the arts of the ninja. Please continue the tale, Travelus. Sir, Prince Tryon first made his way to Mora and then passed himself off as an adventurer. Dear Atlanta, a member of the royal family trespassing about as an adventurer? The court will be mortified. From there, His Highness boarded a ferry bound to the shores of Oregon. Oregon. And then I quickly slipped on board as well and guarded the royal person from the shadows. The ferry safely arrived in Nalzavi when the prince, none the wiser of my presence. After entering the city, Prince Tryon headed straight for the mercenary company and apparently signed some sort of contract. Contract? Surely not with his own name. This could escalate into an international crisis. There is nothing to fear on that count. His Highness traveled the Empire under the assumed name Raphael. So, no one in Alzabi is aware of his true identity. I wouldn't say that, my lord. The prince is wearing a suit of gilded gold plate and is not subtle in his information gathering. Great goddess. Then there is not really a disguise at all. My lord, no. Come to think of it, I have seen this adventurer's face in the very same mercenary's company. This letter must be the very same document I witnessed the prince hand at Shargat's tea house. I am wounded that the Prince Tryon does not have more trust in us, his loyal subjects, but I do wish that he would act with a little bit more discretion, and that is a matter that we shall discuss anon. First, we must learn the reason for Prince Tryon's unseemingly frequent trips to the nation of Oregon. That is the current state of the Near East. Is the prince in any danger? Do not be concerned. I am sure that Trivilis has learned from the following that Prince has enlightened us. Sir? Raphael, Prince Tryon's investigated the following facts. 4 years ago, Jazlazan, the former emperor of Oregon, and his wife both succumbed to the same illness. Yes, I remember the kingdom of Sanadoria sent her condolences. The illness was quite virulent, as I recall. The beastmen who dwell in the western borders of the nation used this as an opportunity to seize offering tributes. What more can you expect from those savages? Though the Empire's long war with the Eastern nations was at a stalemate, they could not afford to grow complacent. The main body of the Imperial Army remained focused on the East. Meanwhile, the beastmen of the Mamul, the Mamuljalia, Savage Lands, and Halving Territory unfurled a banner of rebellion on the abandoned Western Front. It was not long before they joined by the army known as the Undead Swarm. The military might of Sanadoria is fully occupied with the Orcish horde alone. If it were to 3 separate armies, even the mighty nation like Orakat must flounder. Of a certain sir, the capital itself has recently been the target of beastmen invasions. Orakat now finds herself without the resources to even repair the walls of Al-Zabi. No matter how impressive a swordsman Prince Tryon is, we cannot allow him to remain in such a dangerous place. I must take this matter up with those responsible for protecting the royal household. Bring me General Curiel. It appears the member of the Royal Knights has managed to track down the location of her wayward prince. And here we, pray tell, would be that. The Empire of Oregon? Oregon? The nation recruiting mercenaries? Yes. Then it stands to reason that the Temple Knights should stand little chance of finding the prince. I seem to recall ordering you to take measures to what would prevent that sort of thing from happening again, if I'm mistaken. No, Monorel's Halver. I've been a derelict of my duty, but it is good that you recognize the failings, but you should be made to take responsibility for the situation. Yes, my lord. Forgive my directness, Monorel's Halver, but I feel like I must ask. Why would Prince Tryon travel to such a distant land? Does he feel so strongly about the Empire? Prince Tryon visited Al-Zabi once before, then the Empire was yet hale and healthy. It's like I hear the dog barking. He said, pray tell, return to the Waking Sands. Squirrels and rabbits, man. Squirrels and rabbits. Licky's sworn enemies. All right. Sorry. The incident that occurred is most likely connected to all this. However, now is not the time to be telling tales of the past. The matter has grown beyond the realm of our judgment. We must bring this letter to Prince Priju immediately. Prince Priju? What is all this commotion? How like trying to rush off without so much a word. He has earned the reputation for action before thought. Your Highness, this is a letter we believe to have been penned by your brother. Travelances may have provided enough keys to unlock this rambling script. This may require some time. There is no need to convene a meeting of linguists, however. Let me see this letter. This time my brother's actions may have a positive side. He writes on the current state of the Empire. We must turn our attention to the Near East, where a battle of the scale of the Crystal War is brewing. What on Vana'diel is happening over there? There is an overwhelming reason for the Beastman attack on Al-Zabi. I will read to you that my brother has written word for word. At the center of this conflict is a treasure known as the Astral Cadence. This object emits an enchanting melody, heard by mortal ears. The melody envelops and fills those nearby with a boundless energy, be they person or beastman. The citizens of Al-Zabi call this melody the Astral Wind. I believe I have come to understand Prince Trion's apprehensions. You are not alone in that feeling, when we are in agreement. However, have messengers set to the other nations immediately. We must convene an emergency meeting of the nations. Understood, Your Highness. And the location? The location? Send a request to Juno to secure a meeting room at the Grand Duke Palace. At once. Prince Briju, what shall be done about Prince Trion's frequent excursions outside the kingdom? I do not wish to be rude, but we are well aware of how the prince reacts to attempts to dissuade him from his course. That is true. Halving the heir to the throne being a mercenary will not improve Vana'diel's image in the eyes of the world, but the situation is simple. I shall write my brother a letter. A letter, Your Highness? Yes, I have an idea. But I shall need a volunteer to deliver it safely to Al-Zabi. I suggest Travelus. He is well versed in geography of the region. Excellent. Let it be done. I will not fail you, Your Highness. Your Highness, this is Brins. He brought Prince Trion's letter back to me from the Near East. Is that so? I do not approve of my brother's rash actions, but he does have an eye for trustworthy messengers. Brins, I'm sure you have exhausted your long journey, but your presence would be required at the meeting in Juno. We may have need of your testimony. Brins, arrangements for the meeting will be made in all haste. Make your way to Juno as soon as your preparations are complete. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. This is a long cutscene. I never thought the situation of this would be that grave. All right. I think that was that. So I'm guessing it's now Easternly Winds.
Yeah, some of these cutscenes do take a little time.
Oh, yeah.
Time.
No complaints. I thoroughly actually am enjoying it. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Once you get to know the story, it's actually pretty good. The stories in 11 are pretty good. I like them.
Oh, that's like, yeah. Everything I've experienced, like you have the Shadow Lord, like there's just so much goodness. Like I really enjoy, but I'm like no way near an expert. And honestly, it's like, you know, it's like trying to remember like 10 years ago. It's like, all right, what happened? Like, who is this guy? Because when 14.1.0 came out, I was like, yep, I'm moving to 14.1.0. We were doing the podcast all about it and all that good stuff. Approach the palace in Relu Gardens for a cutscene. All right, cool. Another cutscene.
Wow, the delay on Kick. I'm just barely set up on Kick right now on my the desktop my job, and it's actually more better frequency on this than Twitch. Like I'm almost on par from your voice. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm just birdie and now I'm on Twitch.
I mean, like, I am honestly generally curious as to like, and this, maybe I'll do something of a test because it's like there's two types of monetization on Kick in the terms of it. Like there's just like multi-streaming, which has a different rate. But then there's like, if you set it to where like, you know, I'm just on Kick, like I do wonder if it's like, you know, what that kind of return on that would be. Cause it's just like, obviously I'm not of a size that really truly matters, but it's like, it would like, I'm like, all of a sudden it's like, oh wow, that seems like to be a very, very nice model.
It is.
Let's see here. Travel to another home point. Yes. Select from my favorites and Berlu Gardens. Yes, please.
Gardens. All right.
Bum, 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 bum.
What's the next quest you're doing here? I'm trying to keep up with your quest going. So you got your reward, Imperium Bronze Pieces 10. Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Grand Duke Palace. So approach the palace. There you go. I can either get 10 Imperial bronze pieces or 10x.
10x Imperial Bronze Pieces. Okay.
You have gathered here today to request the kingdom of Vana'diel. Thank you on behalf of the king. This is the first time in history that an emergency summit of the nature has taken place. The issue I lie before you is beyond the scope. I'm guessing the 10x is much better than the 10. Anyway, Prince Perju, the adventurer you have permitted to attend the summit has arrived. Thank you for coming, Prince. Allow me to begin explaining the events that have led to today's meeting. It began when Bryn's mercenary adventurer arrived at the gate of Chateau, bearing a letter of extreme importance. The contents of the letter prompted me to call the nations together. It was penned by the sage known as Raphael and described by a painstaking detail of the current state at Oregon. The Empire? This is the same nation that is the port into the frenzy over the mercenaries' recruitment. The very same. I speak to the Near Eastern nation, the Empire of Oregon. Oregon is now under pressure from 3 separate beastmen armies and Alzavi. The mighty capital itself is in danger of falling. Great Atlanta, the silent empire. It was once called that. You may have been too young to know this, Your Highness, but the rest of us should remember. I am aware of the term. It was the time of the Great War. The Empire possessed an army greater than the combined forces of the allied nations, yet not a single soldier was sent in response to the call for aid. My apologies, you are well versed in history. But knowing this, you should also know that we have no obligation to lift even a finger for our god, no matter how serious her predicament. Why, Volker, always so calm and cool, you have grown hot and bothered, and your speech is most cruel. You should understand, Dr. Shintoto. You were somebody's browsing my bazaar. Been avoided help of the Empire. On the contrary, my dear musketeer, we owe them more than you can imagine, I fear. But what do you mean? Oregon has taken many countries under her yoke. A fierce, ferocious nation that has even bared fangs in the Far Eastern folk. Calling the Empire to help in our cause would be like freeing us from demons in return for dragon jaws. That may be true, but even in the close relationship Oregon had with Tanzania, that subject is not. The issue here is I know, Dr. Shintoto, is why Winders opened Mara's port to the Empire. My nation's actions are none of your concern. At least we have a backbone. When will Bistock learn? You go too far, Dr. Shintoto. Enough! I did not call here to speak the possible troop contributions. Then why are we here, Your Highness? Our main concern is the treasures thought to be at the center of this conflict in the Astral Cadence. Astral Cadence? It is described by some manner of musical instrument, but apparently it is much more than that. This instrument is said to produce a phenomenon known as the astral wind, a breeze that blows from an unidentifiable source. It creates a melody in the timbre unheard by mortal ears. I'm confused. How can there be a melody if nothing can be heard? Astral wind? This is all very unusual, but I'm sure that we have seen stranger things before. An undefinable source. In Winders, there are no shortages of magical gadgets. Pins that write by themselves, brooms that sweep on command, a breeze. I mean, they even have a cardian band that's similar, don't you think, Dr. Shintoto? Astral. Wind. Dr. Shintoto, is everything all right? Oh, it is an automatic instrument you need. Your children make such things before they learn how to read. The problem lies in the power of the wind. The wind? It envelops those close by. It fills them with mysterious strength. And there are few who can resist the lure of this energy, even among the beastmen. If it's an instrument that is that dangerous, why then just give it to the beastmen or smash it out of hand? That would be common sense would tell us. If we were up to an individual or even an entire town. What are you trying to say? What if the decision lay in the hands of a nation, even if it posed a threat to our own citizens? If that treasure would one day be your salvation, would you not choose to protect it? How could a mere instrument hold that kind of power? The sage who composed the letter is afraid that the astral cadence will one day be the catalyst for the conflict to rival the Crystal War. No, Prince Perju, as the representative of the entire nation, you should do well to throw these words around so lightly. My apologies. This is merely based on the conjure of the sage. Why don't we have Brins, who has seen and heard these things in person, give us his account? We cannot make a decision based off of this tale alone. A nation has a responsibility to maintain soldiers and weaponry for the defense of its people. And for the city in this situation, I would need to go as far as to say some sort of secret weapon is almost as a necessity. In any case, it doesn't seem like this astral cadence represents any immediate danger to the people of Azabi. I wouldn't say that this is entirely true if you were me and I were you. Friends, it came to the conclusion after you left the chateau. I wish to hear your honest opinion. Give my honest opinion. Excellent. I knew asking here was the right decision. I rely upon your vast experience as an adventurer. What is the astral cadence? If it is such an important treasure, then why not secret it away inside the palace, instead of placing it in the area most vulnerable to beastmen attacks? I sense some hidden purpose for this dangerous object. Do you have any thoughts on this, Master Brins? Let's see here. Choose the answer to the questions and complete the quest. Okay. A father of the Valhalla philosophy, the alchemist, the great unknown. I alone do not possess all the answers. Sage, a sacred knowledge is a shared knowledge is the shortest path to enlightenment. Not a philosophy that would appeal to my brother. A Prince Tryon somehow involved. Ah, forgive me, I was merely thinking aloud. Oh, too much time for the cathedral for Destin's little boy. My mind is a tool you must sharpen, not a child's toy. Do you mock me, Dr. Shintono? You look for the answers in all the wrong places. Shall I bring a little hope to your long, dreary faces? What are you hiding, Shintono? The servants of Valhalla control the Hall of Binding, the treasure's little nest. The Hall of Binding is defended by the Serpent Generals, the best of the best. The Serpent Generals, a name I have heard. Each one is said to be worth 1,000 soldiers. The astral cadence is strictly monitored by the Valhalla Temple, according to the adventurer's speech. But the treasure is kept in an area that the beastmen can easily reach. And there we find the Serpent Generals, the strongest of the strong, plus mercenaries like Brins to help them, if I'm not wrong. Yes, there does seem to be some contradiction to be found here. You see... Hey! What's up, sweetie? Second, guys, I'll be right back. Yeah. If you type in command green, Asmir, it will do a link for you. And then, if you all watch over on that, that's the support over there just by being there is incredible. So yeah, you can do the exclamation mark and just the color green, green, and then it should generate a link. All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Of course.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. But wait, that creates a whole set of questions. Why would they want the beastmen in the city? There are some things I can even not divine. It's time to sit back and wait for a sign. But it does seem that the problem lies at the center of some grand plan. Without concern for the people of Al-Sabi, we need more information. Yes, an individual keen wits and sharp senses. My lords, I have a suggestion. Brenz is employed as a mercenary in the Empire. However, he is a distinguished adventurer who will not sell his principles for a bag of gil. I point to the safe delivery of the sage's letter as proof of his dedication. A long journey without promise of reward. And I'm sure that all of you present...
Razzle dazzle, baby.
Oh, whoa. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. Rice Krispie Razzle Dazzle. I appreciate that, dude, so much. Thank you. They've earned the trust and respect, and that's why I put forth the motion that have Brenz return to the Empire and fight for his mercenary. We cannot allow more blood to be spilled by beastmen, even should that blood belong to another nation's people. And if Brenz can improve his standing enough to bring him closer to the Imperial Palace, we may learn the ultimate goal of the Empire. You will find no argument here. Adventurer has been quite heroes in many of Bistock's darker moments. An idea that creates less work for us. We will not find a meeting of the needless fuss. How does the Duchy of Juno stand on this? In agreement. The linking of our auction house services was strengthened by the ties between Juno and the Empire, but the economical matters are superseded by politics. All in favor? One moment. As Raphael warned, the problem is not likely to remain constrained within the borders of the Near East. All the lands of Vana'diel, including our 4 nations. Is the word for world. In the language of our God, it means lurking threat that could plunge it entirely into chaos. We lay this mission before you, Brenz. Will you consent to take this burden? So, should I say, what am I, a donkey? I don't know what 10x means versus 10. Like 10, is that like 100? Like, you know, any tips?
I think you could choose any one of those. Let me look.
Why did your name change color on Kick?
Oh, I can change the name. Yeah, you can change your name on Kick. I just noticed that.
Well, no,
So
no,
I
like
think
it changed
you-
color. Like you were like a gold and now you're a purple.
Yeah, gold. Yeah, I was messing around with the. What was it? Was it I think it's the. Not the emotes. What did I? Oh yeah, if you hit the little gift, get where you hit the gift subs and stuff like that. It says global name color. You could change your global name color.
Oh, cool.
I can change it to blue, or I can do this.
Oh, neat.
This
Okay.
color.
Nice.
Yeah, color like you.
Okay,
like
I was
that.
just generally like here. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it is a better platform from what I'm looking at, or from what I'm observing. It's catching. It's more better on Kick than Twitch.
Hey,
I'm
good morning,
just- I'm-
Gertrude. Hey, you're
Yeah,
welcome.
it's pretty good.
No, you're not on camera. I'm gonna say what am I donkey because this is 10x.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
it's pretty good.
You good, babe?
Interesting.
For a little bit while. I can probably get ready to wrap it up here pretty soon. All right, sounds great. Sure, when it comes, I can rely on you to perform your duty. The thing I like about it, Amaral, is that being that like I've got that like partner status, and thanks to Llama Todd for pointing that out, because it's like I was just able to shoot an email, is that monetarily you just watching over there is not just like is like watching anywhere support, but it's like they, I don't know why they do it, but they just pay you for streaming, you know. So it's like it was like the size here is not huge. Like I literally got $1.75 for last Saturday's stream. I'm like, wow.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to teach me how to what Lamata taught you, because a friend of mine who also wants to.
Oh,
He starts
yeah.
streaming on Kick as well.
Does he have like a partner status on Twitch and or like on YouTube?
I don't know. I don't think he does. Not on Twitch. I know he's not a
That
partner
seems
on
to be
Twitch.
the one kind of like requirement. So it's like being that I've already kind of got that stuff. That's kind of
Yeah.
what like kind of fast tracks it. Otherwise, like yeah, it's with any content creation, it's a grind.
Gotcha. It is
So-
a grind then. Okay.
Yeah. So like if he had that, then it's like yeah, here's the email. I mean, I'll give you the email as well. So it's like it's not. I think it's Kick Partners at kick.com or something like that. But
he's an affiliate. I'm affiliate, but I haven't streamed on it.
Yeah.
Hard to make time,
yeah, man. Are you not a donkey? Very true. Very true. All right, let's see here.
See the next quest.
So
Let's go
now
to-
Westernly wins. Westernly wins. So Easternly wins. Now we're to Westernly wins. All right, you head to the tea house. Okay, that makes sense. And then wait, what? Back to Whitegate.
Yes, back to Whitegate. I'm gonna see if I can try to get next Saturday. I'm gonna ask, and if I can get it, that'll be. If you're on for the next week, that'd be great. That way I can help you a little more.
Cool.
And just try to do some kind of, instead of story, we could also do some certain other content like fighting or something like that, just to get you some kind of gear going.
Oh, dude, yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
I just got to make sure the person's available to work my shift.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, don't stress yourself out, though.
Yeah.
Mission number, this would be 7.
Yeah.
I think it said I needed to get to at least 12.
Yes. Says head to Sharon for cutscene or obtain Ralliathos note. Artifacts missions appears at conclusion. Speak to Naja Salahim at I-10 for a cutscene. You'll be given a second Imperial silver piece. Conclusion of the cutscene. Okay. Transport is due to the promotion of first class. Okay.
All right, cutscene. There it goes. I was like, do I need to press a button? Yeah, we're on like doing the because like we're ultimately we're going with the Rhapsody stuff. But there's plenty of missions and expansion stuff that I was like, we would just level and play, and it never really kind of put the story and doing the missions, kind of outside of like, oh, I need it to go unlock this. I'm like, all right. Hey, you are Brins, adventurer from the Western Lands, yes? And a registered mercenary of Salim Sentinels. I must introduce myself. My name is Gesho, and I am also arrived from the Western continent. I am a Yagado. Yeah, obviously. Do not be alarmed. I am merely a wandering monk who seeks to find a master in his foreign nation. Just like you, I have entered the service of one of Naja Salim. I apologize for the sudden intrusion, but you have acquainted it with the mercenary known as Raphael. Oh, I am, you plead ignorance? Would I know him if I described him in golden armor? Let's see here. The choices have no effect on the mission. Choose whatever you like best. All right. Oh, that guy. In any case, I have something to give him from you. The Empire and Oregon for the nations of the Far East have been at war for decades. That was a long time of fighting. Such conflict would drain the resources of both sides and put considerable strain on its citizenry. They are indeed suffering, particularly the Far East. This war has exacerbated several other serious matters. The same must be said for Oregon. Despite having the size and strength of their army, they must still look to the foreign shores for mercenary reinforcement for the defense of the capital. These armies, both nations, have met on the field of battle numerous times, building trenches and fortifying to stall the advance of the enemy. Now the front line can move neither forwards nor backwards. Trench warfare. If I were the Empress, I would want a weapon of great destructional force and some sort of magic. Or even send spies to the enemy's cities and main travel routes to destroy their supply lines. Both sides have these options, of course. Why do you grow silent? Have I said something untoward? No, it is just sometimes hard to believe that you are a simple mercenary when such talk of strategy escapes your lips. Ah, you are right. I must be more careful. I am not the one, it seems, that would rather well versed in the Far Eastern predicament, considering you are meant to be a Midarian Yugado. Nay, I merely repeat what I have heard. We should be focusing in on, Yesho? What is wrong? A sulker in the shadows. Show yourself.
You're breathtaking.
Dude.
You're all breathtaking.
Dude.
Oh, check this out. It
Thank
worked.
you,
Okay,
man.
good.
Thank you. I
You're
really
welcome.
I
You
appreciate
got
that.
mail.
Hey, what's
Learning.
up? What's up?
I
Mike?
didn't know how to subscribe. Oh, great.
Well, like, yeah, you gifted out stuff, and then it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate that support, man.
On the app, I just don't know how to subscribe on the app. So I was using the app on the phone. Now
Oh, yeah.
that I'm on desktop, I see it now. Okay.
There you go.
I do have a new sound effect. I did play it when I came in.
I like that. You got mail.
You've got mail.
I love it. AOL,
Yeah,
AOL, getting rid of that dial-up. I don't know.
Yeah, after 34 years,
Yeah.
AOL's given up on the dial-up service.
Yeah. Is something wrong? Yes, show. I'm sorry to cut your conversation short, but I must return to Sanadoria. It sounds serious. Has something befallen your homeland? What has that to do with the likes of you? My apologies. I have overstepped my boundaries. No, I had no cause to berate you. This man and knight of Sanadoria. My name is Travis. Please forgive my intrusion. You move like one trained in the far eastern art of the ninja. You have a keen eye. Travis, I will stay here for the time. Please contact him if you need anything from me. Understood. With AOL going away, there will get... Where are you going to get your free coasters? Dude, they would just push out those... the CDs.
The old classic way of meeting people, AOL chat rooms.
Yep.
The original chat rooms.
Dude. How you been, Mike?
On vacation until the 25th.
Woohoo!
So get a time to relax and do a staycation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, that is nice. I need one. I need to take one.
Oh, trust me, this was long overdue, and it was originally just supposed to be for a week. But then I looked at my boss and like, "Can I take off the 20th, 21st too?"
Yeah.
And then he was like, he thought about it for a minute, and then he got back to me later on after he was working with the schedule. He was like, "Yeah, you can take them off." Okay. So
That's nice.
I'll take a full 2 weeks.
Heck yeah, dude. That's good.
Heck yeah, man.
I need to take mine. I need to take mine soon. but-
I'm just trying to sock away as much PTO as humanly possible. He's like, we want to go. We like to do a bigger trip later.
really
I
want
got
to do
nowhere
that.
to go, so
Well, we typically do the staycation.
yeah.
A vacation, yeah, that's
Yeah.
save yourself money, but I might have to take one soon because I need to do a CAT scan. I may have a vertebral hernia.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Be
was
careful.
trying to work out. I think I lifted something too heavy.
Yeah, that's how I've been.
We're all
I've
be
injured
be
myself.
careful with those. Be careful with those because my dad got a hernia.
Yeah.
And it ended up with him having a normal rope.
Yes, and that's why I think I need to go
Mhm.
check that out. I may have it, but I want to be sure. The doctor said it looks like there's a bump there. He goes, yeah, and I never had that bump. And I was trying to do crunches, so I'm like, that's not normal. I don't like this. I gotta check it
Yeah,
out.
because my dad had normal growth. It ended up growing so big.
Yeah.
It was basically affecting walking. It was down to his feet
Oh,
when they
my
finally
goodness.
removed it.
Oh
Ugh.
wow.
And it weighed as much as a kindergartner. It was
That's like
56 pounds.
56 pounds? Holy smokes.
Yeah. And it took him a while to remove it because the factor that he had it for so long, that organs shifted and started moving into.
Yeah.
Dude, man.
No, I need to do it. Yeah, because I've been having it. I want to say I've been having it for maybe 4 or 5 months already. But I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Even if I lift anything, it doesn't hurt. But I have a bump. So I never had this bump in my stomach. I'm like, dude, that's not good. I don't like this bump. It don't hurt, but I'd rather just be safe and go check it out. But I'm like, and if I do have to take surgery, then I'll have to take some time off.
All right, I am lost.
Yeah,
Okay.
It only took them a while to get my dad's removed because they were unsure. One, they were fighting with the insurance company.
Yeah.
Two,
Oh yeah, the insurance is a problem.
and two, he was on oxygen 24/7, less than 10% of his lung capacity, so he was
Risky.
a high risk of going into any surgery
Yeah.
that was to be put underneath.
Very risky in that case.
Yeah, you're going the right way. So in that little right there,
Sentinels,
go
yeah.
to the left. Yeah, there you go. That's it. But yeah, I hate that with the insurance, man. I've been having that same issue. I got United Healthcare, so I know how
Yeah.
that goes.
These insurance companies, man, they suck.
It came down to when they finally removed it for him.
Yeah.
They took he went to court and they said, well, it doesn't really affect his moving. He's like, I have to walk around with whatever you call him, a walker. There you go, walker. With a walker. And it doesn't affect his moving, so he got up literally in the middle of the courtroom and danced for him.
Jesus, dude. Are you serious?
And
Like,
then the doctors that were going to do the surgery looked at him and said, yeah, we're going to do it. It does affect him, and we're going to do it pro bono. They did it for free.
Wow. Yeah, because that's so embarrassing that insurance are like this, man. And like,
Yeah.
I even argue with insurance people. It's like, I know you're just doing your job, but you guys are not doctors.
Yeah, one
I
second.
know how I feel.
yeah,
you know?
exactly. Hey, what's up, Last Accuracy? How you been, man? Good morning.
It's- Oh, not just Salahim.
I see a Yemen in chat.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. He is there. He was helping me. But we were saying he's my pronunciation officer, my chief CPO, chief pronunciation officer.
Where is it? Where is it?
A test of your literacy.
Sloppy.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm just
Dude,
crafting 14.
No,
so I
this
can
is
play around the
Final
soundboard.
Fantasy 11 Lost Accuracy. Oh man, it's the one MMO that it's like this and Guild Wars 2 are like two of the MMOs that I'm like, man, I really wish they would like take this concept and bring it into 14. And then like if I was gonna marry a third one, like the perfect MMO in my mind is you take 11, Guild Wars 2, and the engine visuals of New World, and then it's like let's go.
Yes, exactly.
And I do have a soundboard for Mr. Yemen in chat.
All right.
Let's see what you got.
Good old R2D2.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got some work here. I'll be right back, okay?
Yes, you are, Yemen. Never sleep.
All right. So I think that's that. Let's go missions. A Mercenary's Life. Yep, that's the next one. Like, there's like no fanfare that it's like, am I done? Oh, all right. Zone and return to the Sentinels. Okay. Dude, that's so funny because it's like now it's like you would, like, oh, you completed, and then they'll be standing there with the next quest that you then accept to kick off the cutscene. In this case, they want me to zone. So would that count as teleporting? And no answer, so all right, well.
No, I don't know. I think Worldwide said he.
I'll just run out to Al Zabi.
Oh.
I wonder if there's book or two. Anyway. So what have you been accuracy? What you been up to? And what you been playing? I guess residential area counts as its own. Rice Krispie Razzle Dazzle.
All right, now I'm back.
Hey, Ikeria, thanks so much for hitting that follow.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you, Kira. Yes, teleports count.
Yes.
There we go. Rice Krispie Razzle Dazzle. Dude, like, have y'all ever had Razzle Dazzle Rice Krispies?
I never had it.
Oh,
no.
dude. Oh, man. It was. I've never been able to find them ever since like college, etc. So it's like I remember like back in they were like, dude, Razzle Dazzle Rice Krispies were legit amazing. And if I ever find a box that's not like expired, it's like, man, I'm like, oh, come on, Kellogg's, bring that back.
They don't have them out there no more, right?
I have not seen it. Like, I've always kind of like, that was the only sweetened cereal that I tend to enjoy. Like, it's like, I'm just like, thankfully just never been a real big sweets guy.
Yeah, but Brian, we're at the age where we don't need Rice Krispies. We already go Snap, Crackle, Pop.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true. Like, every time I was like getting up to stand up to do something, like pop, pop, pop.
From what I see, it looks like some people do sell it, but they sell it on eBay? No, that must be expired.
Yeah,
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like,
they're expired boxes and basically collector's items.
I want to eat it, so don't give me an expired box of it. I mean, it's dangerous. How did Ginger die? Well, he met his hands to the fate of the Razzle Dazzle. Rice Krispies expired food. We told him it was a bad idea.
I haven't talked to you in a little bit, but they did close the auction for the infamous stapler.
Oh, they did. How much did it go for?
$250K, and all the proceeds went to Children's Hospital Works.
That's great.
That's awesome.
That's a way to capitalize on that situation.
Oh, the Mad Kitty. Nothing. I always called her the Mad Kitty, the Mad Orange Cat.
Yeah.
Not just all him. Oh, man.
Agri said, been playing Wushang Fallen Feathers. I finished Liza P base game.
Ooh, Liza
That's my
P,
first
very
Souls
nice.
Like game I beat.
Ooh,
People keep wanting me to play that.
game.
I want to play that. I want to play the Final Fantasy Origins. What's that called? Like, there's an extra title to it.
It's Paradise or something. Hold on. I played it too. But it's a good game. Stranger of Paradise.
Stranger of Paradise. Yeah.
There you go.
So I'm waiting for that to go on sale. I was talking with Chili, and he's like, "Yeah, just wait. It goes on sale regularly. It's just like wait to discount. Like, we'll do." Boom, boom,
Yes.
Ikeria says they love Naja as well.
You'll find some high quality 11 in that game. Zones.
Oh, cool!
And
Really?
that Stranger of Paradise. Yes, it's really neat. I'm like, oh, this is 11.
Yeah, every
This
time they
is
started
really
to like
cool.
introduce some of that stuff into 14, I'd get so excited. But then you fast forward, to, now 15 plus years, and you're like, oh man, like they really, in my mind, they really invested in the wrong things.
They did.
And it's like, it sucks because they like, I think they did that because it was the low hanging cheap fruit, as opposed to like, because like, remember the concept that primals would be out in the open world, and free companies could farm them and be able to summon them, and then it's like yeah.
Correct.
And then I was like, that in my mind, it was like, especially as like from going from 1.0 to 2.0, I was like, yeah, the open world, like there's a reason to be out there, there's things that are going on. And that was true for a very, very, very short period of time. And then eventually it's like, yeah, everything's just now instanced. I was like, yeah, you don't talk to anybody. People just dress up their characters and that's it.
So true, man. That is so true. I sometimes I would. I think I should study Japanese.
Oh, dude, I'd love to.
Right.
If I could.
I need to study it and really get hands on it, because be about it, not just talk about it, but just be about it now. Because like, I would love to help Square Enix with a lot of ideas that they could. As a gamer, I think maybe I should stop playing games and really get involved with gaming. My brother's he's studied for it.
Yeah.
No, he's kind of, he studied for programming and all that stuff for gaming. He already graduated from the University of Houston. So
nice.
He's ready. He's ready. He wants to. He's been looking into Riot Games.
Oh, yeah?
He heard about, he's been looking into them. He's been trying to get into it because he played League of Legends, right?
I have not. I think Julie's played more League than.
Oh, Julie, your wife has played it then.
Yeah.
So he loves that game. But I mean, he hasn't been playing for a while, but he knows that Riot's creating an MMO. I said, well, why don't you just try? I mean, if they hire you, you have to go to California.
If you have not unlocked the runic portal, I don't think I've ever done New Zol Isle.
Oh, yeah, undersea scouting. So,
yeah.
Let's go. The guide there.
I got the thing up. It says, if you have not unlocked the runic portal at New Zol Isle staging point, trade 1 Imperial silver piece, which I do have, to Kalim, located in the Buffalo Thickets on map 1. So let me pull up them.
Go to Al-Zabi. From Al-Zabi, you can
Al-Zabi. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. You go Al-Zabi right there. Here, you exit. Go ahead there.
Jeez Louise, get out of the map menu. There we go. Orange cat energy.
Me.
Okay, talking about cats, I got a random question. Which one's more chaotic? This is an old debate. Orange cats or black cats?
Or chaotic. Who would say orange cats are? We have one stray cat that comes in a lot. I think he just comes all the time just to the house. I feel like he's always fighting with other cats. Hey, you can see me right there. I'm AFK, but I'm right there.
Love it. I love it.
Yeah, we had a orange cat for a while at my job, a night shift. And we made a joke about one of our shuttle drivers. It's like, hey, that's that person's cat. Because I always find out to walk around coming around.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually been out here since they've added in all these extra, like, kind of teleports and things like that. So if there's anything I need to talk to or engage with, just like we saw with the portals, let me know.
Yeah.
No map for Al-Zabi. Yeah, is there an easy way to get a map for this area?
Oh, a map for Al-Zabi? Yeah. Let's see.
Who do I
actually, you could buy all your maps in Selbina. All of them.
Selbina?
Like you can, if you go to Selbina, there's an NPC near one of those black crystals.
Okay.
And you can buy all your maps there.
Is there like a homeboy crystal in Al-Zabi? Like that I could?
No. Actually, maybe by the log house.
All
but
right.
I don't think you'll see it there. It's kind of.
I don't have the map, so I was like, I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Let me find my home point crystal. We'll head to Selbina. I'll buy these daggum maps, and then I'll come back.
Yeah. Because there's an NPC that'll sell them all to you.
I always love just how big the game feels.
It is big. It is a.
Well, that's what
it
it's
can
like.
be
If
overwhelming.
they like, honestly, like to the point now, I'm like, I would lose my mind if they announced a new expansion.
I
Or
wish
anything,
they could. I wish
anything,
they could.
yeah.
Anything with 3 new advanced jobs, and I got the perfect advanced jobs for them. It's up to them if they want to. Gunbreaker will be another new tank. A Green Mage, another new
Zelbina,
healer.
correct? Zelbina, correct?
Yeah, Zelbina, yeah.
I love this town. I love this town. Kira says orange cats. They do agree that orange cats are the most chaotic.
Yes, they are. I think they are the most chaotic cats. They always like to fight
They are far more chaotic.
territory.
Mm-hmm.
And not to call
dude, the
them out,
music.
but talk about a person
Hold on.
that owns 2 cats, Yemrin.
I gotta turn
So
this
the
music up.
NPC
Oh gosh, guys, this music, man, it just gives me so much freaking joy. Like dude, it's like an IV drip of joy.
Okay.
All right, where's
so
the?
like you're going to the Valkyrie, like you're going to Valkyrie Dooms.
Yeah.
But at the main gate, there's an NPC there.
Okay.
It's gonna be on that little building, like near the Valkyrie Dooms exit.
Yeah.
So you want to talk to the NPC there. He can sell you the maps. So that's the Dark Crystal I was mentioning. Those are BCNM fights.
Nice.
That's yep. That's
How
the
about
NPC
Magic
there.
Map to help you on your adventures? Inquire about maps. If you have a map,
Did you buy all your maps?
I have decline and inquire about maps.
Okay. Hold on, that's weird.
All
Does she
right.
sell
is
them?
there another- Yeah, she doesn't have any maps for me to buy, so I must have bought them all for her.
From her, huh? Well,
Right.
Zabi should be sold from there too. I bought some.
Let's see. Hey, Google.
Yeah, let me Google. I'm helping
CABI.
look it up.
Map for sale. Let's see here.
That's weird. I should have sold all those maps there all at one area. Local. Zabi. Stop at 11. Zabi.
Here's a thought. Here's a thought from accuracy.
They
I always wondered
Whitegate,
how much-
Astrid, apparently Whitegate, maybe.
Oh,
All
it is Whitegate. Okay.
All right, I'll head back to Whitegate.
Okay. My bad. I thought you could buy it there from her. I was like, I know there was a way you would buy them from her.
I don't know how
Hey,
much freedom
Brian,
you have when working for a big company, like in that regards,
Yeah, I
from
was
like,
gonna say about that.
because it's like the risk and the cost is so high, like, and I think that's one of the things that's caused, like when you go back and you play the Oblivion remake, which I was like, I just touched it, and I was like, I was like, feels higher quality than a bunch of games that have come out recently. I'm like, yeah, there's something we've kind of somewhat sacrificed over the last maybe decade.
Yeah.
All right, back to
Yeah,
Whitegate.
dude.
So saying I ate. Is that
Yeah, Rhea Daff or something like that. I-10, Athergan Whitegate, 600 gil. Rhea Daff. So it's spelled R-I-Y-A-D.
where? Who? I'm sorry, what?
Rhea Daff is the NPC that sells it.
Oh, it says Astrid.
Astrid, what? Really? Maybe I
Is
am
this
wrong.
another MP? Like, where's this person?
And Athergan Whitegate. And I-10.
I-10? Okay, well, I'll go I-10 first. Because that's, I think that's basically where the,
Maybe that's where it is. Let me see. I-10. Let's find out.
yeah, because this
'Cause I
one
was-
says, this one says
yeah.
I-8, but I-10, I-8, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It's got to be a mixed bag of situations and nuance. Oh, for sure. Well, the thing is like when you start to get also the size of these games that are like teams that are being made, there's so much like management that just you have to spend, just time. So
Yeah.
I'm looking. So who am I looking for again? Sorry.
Rhea Daff. Rhea Daff. It's R-I-Y-A-D-F. Maybe you have to wide scan. If you push wide scan, you might find them.
Thank
I
you.
think that's. Yeah, you're in the Sentinels area, so I don't think he's there. I see it. I see his name. Go up and then back up again. You passed it.
Higher.
Oh, higher, all the way higher. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
higher.
thank you.
Yeah.
Raban.
Robot.
Riagaf right here.
There it is.
All right, sweet.
That's
Okay.
so he's
It
downstairs.
looks like he's
yeah.
downstairs. Cool, thank you. Thanks for that tip about wide scan. I forgot that everybody has that now.
Yeah.
Your Steam should have a present for me? Hold on.
Oh.
I've received a gift. Dude, thank you. I will accept. Freaking Sean just sent me Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. Awesome! All right, we're gonna find a time. I'm gonna get that going, dude. Oh man, thanks, Sean. Unnecessary, but I really appreciate that. My love language is gift giving. That's why it's like I've been enjoying that I've been able to give copies of No Rest of the Wicked out. Wasn't it just the Ranger that had it? Inquire about maps.
Yeah.
Literally, I bought all the maps from this dude.
Are you serious? Why don't
All
you
right,
have
I don't
it?
know why I don't have that one. Let's see here. Let me go back to wide scan and see if I can find Astrid.
Astrid, yeah. It's weird.
What I wouldn't give if they had this like in alphabetical order.
Yeah. It says map of Al-Zabi. That's an efficient clarification. Block match specific categories. That's strange because since you bought all your maps, it should have. But let's go there, yeah. Maybe
There we are. Found her. Man, geez Louise.
Ashred, okay.
Yeah, right there in the center.
She's in the center. Okay. Center. Dead center. Okay.
Dude, yeah, thanks, Sean. I appreciate that so much.
That is awesome, dude.
All right, hopefully this person has the quest for maps.
Yes. Be a lot easier to have them all.
The newest quest for maps.
Not even there.
Beautiful. There we go. I want to see sanctions. I want to spend my credits. I'll say sanction. I don't know what that means, but it's here.
I think it's like you're putting on the what is that, signet?
Yeah, signet buffs. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 hours. Wow, I love that. All right, let's see here. Spend credits. All ranks.
There.
Scroll arrays. Next page. I'm seeing if they have maps. Assuming it would be called map. All right.
Interesting. I don't see it there neither. You know what? It could be maybe it takes time for the map to load in Al Dhabi. I've been noticing that too.
I don't know. Let's see here. All right. Well, let's just go run around the unknown.
I'm gonna run with you.
Because I'm gonna do some. I need to do some googling. Now I wonder if they're in Juneau. Maybe I don't know.
No, where you bought the maps earlier from those NPCs, they should have given it to you. I think it's not loading up for you. Like,
it seems strange. Like, why would
it's strange.
Yeah.
You should have it. If you bought all your maps, even includes Al Zabi in there too. I'm gonna run there too. I'm gonna run to Al Zabi. Sometimes it takes a little time for that map to load up.
Speaking of judo, I haven't tried Sindora yet for teen with the Alliance raid.
I talked to all these people.
Now I see my map. Okay. That's weird that yours is not popping up. There's no besiege happening, so we're good.
I figured I'd just check any and all vendors.
Yeah, I mean that's weird because you should have the map.
Oh,
I
the map is here now.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. That's what it was. It wasn't loading right. It wasn't loading for you right away.
Okay, all right, there we go. Problem solved. I was like, what the mother of pearls? You said the residential area might have a home teleport crystal?
Yes, this one here should have one here.
I'm gonna wrap this up in a few minutes, babe. Yeah, I figured I'd try to get to this next location and unlock that, and then that way. Yeah. Oh, it is. Get you back into it. We gotta. Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Oh, that's the Mog House. Okay.
I ran into it. I was like, all right, here.
Yeah.
I did not see a crystal, and I didn't see it on the map, so I was like, maybe I just.
No, I don't think there's one in El Zabi.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think there's one in El Zabi because
Yeah,
it was like
when it says I don't have a map when I first load in, so it's definitely a loading thing here. Now it's back.
I think it's just a loading thing. Yeah.
All right, so should I go to the Bafo tickets or?
Yes.
Okay.
Go Bethel tickets. Yeah.
Great.
Sweet. Great. Oh.
Can I do both regen and refresh?
I think you only do one at a time. Yeah. Out of the sanctions, I think.
Yeah, I was thinking of sanction. Yeah, it's just one sanction at a time.
Yeah, one sanction at a time.
Oh, there you are. I see you.
Yeah.
I wish there was just a quick way that I could be like, yeah, looking for a party so you can invite me.
Oh yeah, I can invite you with the string code. Just do the /PCMD and Brins. Yeah, I do. Oops, what Brins? Oh, why did I do that?
So PCMD Pain X.
Yeah,
nice.
Like I do that here right now. There you go.
Oh, you're
without
fast.
you having your part. Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll accept the party invite.
I'm used to it. That's why.
There we go. All right. Should we mount up or do what?
Yeah, we want to mount up. So we're gonna go. Let's see. Mount up real quick here.
I have the map for Al Zabi, which is great. I mean, the Batho thickets, so that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Alexander, baby.
I know, it's a big robot. Oh, man. The coolest monsters in 11. So let's head to that place that we're going to go. And you'll trade your silver piece through there. And then I don't even think I have one on me.
I do have a silver piece.
Yeah, you need one to
Yeah.
go through there. There's a guide to get you there. Have to read the guide.
So I'm wondering if there's like a teleport book or something like that to be like, all right.
Actually, there should be one here. Let me go. No, actually not. Not here. Usually I thought there would be one, but I don't know. So what was the position of this NPC in Bafo ticket?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
I have got on the maps. Okay. Trade an Imperial silver piece to Kaming at F6. So if I do the wide scan on the map, what's his name? Kama.
Yeah, he's right on the top left. The map. F6 should be around there.
Man, I wish it was. Yeah, I wish this was. Oh, alphabetical.
Yeah. I was saying the user interface would be a lot better upgraded in this game.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay, I can't see him on that. They
Follow me, and then
all right.
I think I know where it's at. Yeah. I think I know where this NPC is at. Yeah, you trade him the silver piece and he lets you in. I think I don't have one on me, but I'll manage to find you somehow. I have.
I like those trends.
The old classic joke. Yeah, I know it's only
Sorry, what?
using the old classic joke, and yes, I know it's still morning, but using big maths to compensate for something.
F6, right?
F6,
So,
yeah, F6.
get in there.
Apparently, like it kind of sounded like if you don't have the runic portal, you know, like if you have, like you can unlock the runic portal.
We had to go through this area to get to the runic portal. So once you get through it and go through the runic portal, then you have access to it.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go through this NPC anymore. So he should be here, this corner. Yeah, he's here.
There we go. All right, I'll dismount.
The Pain doesn't have one. Imperial standing. No, that's not the right. No, silver piece. Okay, yeah. I can go in because I have the Captain Wildcat badge. Duh. I hit
Imperial
Captain.
silver piece. All right.
Yeah.
Very well.
Okay,
You may
so-
proceed.
Okay. Mercenary. Life. Okay. Undersea scouting, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It says if you haven't unlocked the news Isle session, trade the Imperial Celebrity Camping Mokalon. Tickets, trading. Imperial 3, and also these ruins. This map is purchasable and vendor. Alternative if you haven't
I have the map here, or at least it's showing up.
Yeah, it is showing up. So you have the map there. Okay, good deal.
Yeah.
Oh,
The-
that is a.
The blue
Oh, wait,
thing.
so you- I forgot I had these boots.
Gilded doors. All right, a second.
Yeah. Ooh, don't get near the apex.
Beautiful.
Whatever you do, ignore the. Yeah, do not get near those guys.
I don't see any guys. I'm just in a cutscene.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, I'll be right back. Because there's some apex mobs, and when you go into the doors, ignore those guys. Just
All right.
yeah, they're gonna jack you up.
Even at 99 and all that?
Yeah, even at 99, there's another apex mobs are like 119 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Get the harder version. I'll be right back. Let me take care of this other guy here that's
Yeah.
coming in.
Do your thing, man. Somewhere, sometime is the name of it, you think? You love this theme song? We're not alone. Hey, it's you. What are you doing down here? Ah, yes, your PSC Wildcat badge. Marks you plainly. Look at that sea monster. Yeah, I think if they were ever to like port this into like the 14 engine, just, you know, for sake of the fact that they most of the work that, you know, a good percentage of the work has already been completed. I think it would be like, yeah, they should stage it as the expansions kind of roll out, so they don't have to launch it as it all exists right now. But I think essentially that having the trust and a couple of those other systems in place would be really cool.
Well, be careful with which Brian, because I mean, take a look at Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is an entire remake to it.
Yeah.
And it's taking what now? It's near what? 12
right.
years.
So then what's the?
And we only got 2 parts.
Right, but what's the problem? Like, why is it? What is the problem that and it's making Square Enix take that long? And I think leadership and who knows what else is going on. Like it's like
if they do a reboot of Final Fantasy XI's engine, it's going to take them 20 years.
Yeah. Well, it's like the engine for 14 like already has a massive amount of the gear and the style, the enemies. Now with the whole 11 raid, you know, series, you're kind of getting the zones, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the assets are already all redone in 14's engine. So it's like if they can preserve the core of what makes 1111, bring in some of the quality of life that the engine, you know, upgrade would do visually, as well as, you know, like being able to change your UI. I like the controller support in 14 way better. You know, the menus and
overrated.
Like again, Party Finder would be huge.
Yes.
You know, being able to, because like I don't think people are going to sit and shout, like, you know, like people just kind of turn that off. But it's like Party Finder, it's like, hey, we're doing this piece of content or whatever, and people could just jump in. No, I'm not using Window. I'm just literally on straight up retail, straight up on the base, the core game. I just like, I don't know. It's just simple, I guess, easy to get into.
Well, how many times I said, hey, use Wonderware, you use Wonderware? Plenty of times.
Oh yeah. I get that it's popular. It's popular for a reason. I've used it in the past and it's just, I don't know. Like I haven't yet found that thing that's like, I gotta go and, you know, jump through those hoops. Vanilla, baby. Well, it's, I mean, not really truly vanilla because it's like there's still improvements they've brought into the base game, which are nice. How much do you know about the astral cadence? Must say I'm an expert. Valentine. Oh, you're bringing out trusts. Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm bringing them out just in case we get in trouble here. You don't need just in case. Can't trust these.
Oh my! I was like Ultima. Whoa.
Omia, yeah, Omia. You thought it was Ultima?
Yeah. But be warned.
He's the healer. If he's not the healer, then yeah, he should be the healer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then you can also like through window or like you have all, like the texture packs and things like that like even make the game even look even better. So it's like yeah. Maybe when I get the Xbox ROG, I'll set it up on window row on that.
Oh yeah, that'll be a lot easier for you too. Yeah.
Mm.
I want to pop out. I'll catch y'all later. And for Brian, your favorite soundboard.
Thank you.
And his name is John C.
I love it. Thank you, sir. All right,
Yeah,
we're
catch y'all
here.
later.
There's a blue circle on the here on the left.
Yes.
Did I go touch that?
Be careful. See those guys right there? If
Yeah.
you actually check them, for me, they, even though I have 3 stars, they check off as incredibly tough.
Cool.
Yeah, you want to try one out?
Yeah, I do. Do I need
You
to
wanna-
come touch this though, or?
Yeah, we can actually, if you touch this, you'll teleport somewhere else.
Use the device. Like I just want to make
Yeah,
sure I
use the
unlock the ability to get back
Yeah.
here quick. So
Yeah,
yes.
let me do this. Let me get that, and we'll just try one of those later. So once you get in here, you should be able, and it says what? Let me look at the thing real quick. It's supposed to guide us. Magical Border, National, Kaiser, Meyer, Imperial. Okay, I think, and then after that, we're supposed to take another teleport
All right.
here. I'm trying to see which one it is. H8 for cutscene. Unlock the runic portal at Nuzlocke staging point before departing. This is one of the most frequent used runic portals. Enter the glided doors and transporter to the left. Apex 145 are. Oh yeah, these are Apex gears at 145, 147. Yeah, they're gonna jack me up. You'll end up in the main map. Follow the path and the glided doors. Once open, go into east into your glided doors to Nuzzle Isle staging point. We try to get you the Isle staging point before we do that.
That's what it says. Be sure to unlock the runic portal.
Yeah, once you go through it, let me see where you're at. Ryan, where you at? Oh, yeah, you're right there. Okay, you're right behind me.
Yeah,
I think we're supposed to get on this again and use it device.
All right. Done and done.
Yeah. Go in here. Now, yeah. Now we can go to the main gate. Okay, let's go over here. So you should be able to follow me over here. We're gonna ignore this one. Keep going straight.
Hey, what's this, sweetheart? I don't. Okay. Oh, that's okay. That's just like the case. Yeah, I gotta get the next lore texture pack.
It's not this one. We're close to it now.
I need to check the door.
Yes. And then from here, you'll touch the runic portal. Now, this is to do, you know that, remember how the floors and Palace of the Dead?
Mm-hmm.
This is the Nildo Owl floors. It's kind of like that. Yeah.
I'm unlocking the staging point, and then I'm wrapping it up.
Yes.
We might fight one enemy, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, over here on the right, maybe.
Yeah. Talk to this portal, and once you get into the portal, you'll be able to teleport back to Aether again. And then this is the other. I don't know if you have to touch this one or not, but
sorry, where are you?
Oh,
right here. So go into this portal.
Yeah, go into the portal. Once you go through it, you already activated it, so it'll take you back to Aether again. Yeah.
It is. Oh, there, runic portal. There we go. Use the device. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So now you have this area access, so you can get through here. So like for future content, you will be coming to this.
Oh yeah, because I really want to do Nizul Isle because I've only heard about it, right? Because it's like this is also before like I've never even seen it in terms of any streaming, any content, what it is. Like that's like I'm like but I was like and then I never got around to it. Oh, okay, so and that takes me to the Chamber of Passage, and so if I go back to the Chamber of Passage.
Yes, once you go back up here, like if you follow me back upstairs,
okay,
you can go back in here to the runic portal, and it'll teleport you back. Oh, I can't go yet. I have. Yeah, so that will take you back to the runic Nuzul Isle area. So now you have access to it.
Oh, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It's so weird. That's like, this 15-year-old Canton. I've been looking forward to this for 15 years.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And so, like, what mission is this anyway? We're on mission 9. So I'm trying to get to mission 12 anyway. So that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. Can we fight one enemy and then I'm going to wrap it up?
Yeah. Let me cancel this because I had a assault. I was doing my assaults yesterday. Well, yesterday, and I'm going to cancel it real quick.
Sure.
And then I'll jump over there. And I'll show you how hard this thing is.
Yeah, dude. I'm curious.
This is the gear. This is what I'm saying. The gear starts changing for you, and you start seeing you're gonna start seeing a lot of things. Game changing weapons, gears, everything. The game starts to act a little different after a while. So I'm on my way.
Yeah,
I got it. The good thing is not too far to cancel. If we can get to that spot again,
we'll find a time to do just a Nizul stream. Like I'll even title it like Nizul Isle first time.
Yeah. There it is. I'm on my way back. Yeah, like I said, I will try to ask for Saturday off. I'll hit you up on your DMs. I'll DM you in Discord. Hey,
let me know.
I'll be off.
And if you don't get the day, that's fine. But it's like if you do, then like I'll see if I can't coordinate with Jules. And she was even saying like, "Oh man," I was like, "I got to get her back in this game too."
Dude, that'd be great if she can come back. She'll love it. All right, so I see.
Yeah, she wants to go. She wants to go kill some crabs again. Dude,
right, so
Jacker. Yeah, it's 19 years. Yeah, has it been 19 years? Holy crap!
Dude, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Talk to the door.
All right.
Yeah.
You cannot leave this area while you're in possession of the assault orders.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You cannot leave this area while in the possession of a Nuzul Isle assault orders. Oh.
You have an assault order?
Apparently.
Oh. Yeah, it's part of your quest.
All right. Well, we'll just pick this up then.
We'll pick this up another time.
Yeah, we'll pick this up another time. Guys, it is early morning. I thank you all so much for all hanging out. Thanks to everybody on green, on purple, on red. Thanks to Sean for the Final Fantasy Origins Stranger in Paradise gift. So generous. Thank you to Warrior Light, both for the guidance and also for your subscription over on Kick. I was trying to make sure we didn't miss. Oh, and we also have Emerald on purple with their Prime sub as well, and many follows. Many. Oh, 1 second. You did a thing of support. I forgot to move up the goal. So now we're on 325. So there we go. Perfect. And guys, I hope you really enjoy the rest of your Saturday. There's a chance I might stream again later today. I'm gonna jump into some of the New World stuff because they got that. Who knows? We'll see how that goes, how I feel, and if I'm having fun, and if not, maybe we'll jump back into some Nuzul Isle for the first time. Time will tell. But hopefully you guys have a good one. Thanks for being here.